Hello, I'm live. I'm live. If you can hear me, put your aliens in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me, and we will get started in just a minute.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Guess you're being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
Guess you're being a blogger.
You are more than a blogger. I am more than
Guess you're being a blogger.
All the is my son.
Okay, this shit is
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
And Autumn is her son.
Yes.
Autumn
It's her son. Yes.
Say Autumn
It's her son. Yes. Yes.
Say Autumn is her son.
Like for real.
What's up, squad? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I apologize for my tardiness. I'm tardy for the party. It is 10:14. I am 14 minutes late. I apologize. I am on CP time today. Okay. Hey y'all, shout out to all my mods. I see Princess AG was in there holding it down. C. Patterson was in there holding it down. Simply Shasha was the first person in the room. Where's Sada? Where's Miss Kiki? Oh, I see y'all. Okay, shout out to all my people. Okay, you see these people in the green? Those are our channel sponsors. You could be a channel sponsor too. Only thing I gotta do is click that link in the description box. And shout out to everybody who is a supporter. My Patreons in the building. My Facebookers in the building. Everyone is here. Hey y'all. I feel like I've been gone for a month of Sundays, honey. And it's only been like 3-4 days. I feel like I've been gone a long time. Okay. Now I look like I just pledged, aka is pink and green. This is pink and white. Okay. Anybody can wear pink. Okay. I love me a good pink outfit. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to the Pantheons. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all in here. Facebook's in the building. Yes. Is Facebook broke again? It can't be. They in there. DL, you ain't in there. They in there. For some reason, Facebook doesn't give like the little notifications or whatever, but it does stream, child. It does stream. I have to like make it work, make it do what it do. Oh yes, this is a dress. This is a what is it, Hanifa? I love her. I love her so very much, but her clothes cost too much money. I can only afford like one a year. Okay. What else? Okay, thank you, Fab sister. I appreciate you so very much. Oh, okay. I see you made it over there. Yes, we was live on the Patreon last night. We was on Patreon for about good 2 hours talking about some hot topics, talking about some things. Okay, we're gonna talk about a few of those things today. Because I didn't want to leave y'all out. But I just wanted to, give my Patreon a little extra because I know I had took a little Thanksgiving break. Okay, I hope all of y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving with or without your families. I was with my family. My mom came to visit me. We went over to my auntie and uncle house and had dinner, and we had a good little time. It was wonderful. Shout out to mom. She might be in here watching. Hey, Mama Brown, we see you in here. Okay, but today, we got a lot to talk about. So as y'all come in, grab your snacks, click that like button for me, please, if you don't mind. It's very appreciative because I know I didn't got kicked out the algorithm. Child. I've been gone 3-4 days. They like, child, if you don't post every day, people forget about you. Biggie, stop. There go my dog again trying to tear up my chair. The chair is gonna be gone, y'all. Like he literally be scratching up the damn chair. I don't understand. We're gonna have to get us a new chair in a minute. Anyway, it's biggest chair, so he can do what he do, child. Yes, the live is back up on Patreon. Child, we was doing too much on Patreon last night. We was playing all kind of copyrighted stuff, and so we had played some Diddy music. We was breaking down lyrics to Diddy songs and stuff. And so apparently Warner Brothers or somebody had blocked it for the music, but I cropped the music out so you can go and watch the Patreon. It's a good little Patreon. Okay. He said, "You got you a tall glass of wine." Oh, child, I need me some too, but I didn't get none. I got some water today because I think I gained a few pounds and it messed up my diet. I can't be going backwards. I'm trying to go forward. Anyway, I'm digressing. Now, y'all see this agenda. We have a lot on this agenda, so I don't know how long this live is going to be. I'm trying to get through them as quick as I can. Maybe I'll just, take my time with it. I don't know. It all depends on how but we got a lot to cover, honey. We got Diddy on the agenda. It's a whole lot. Listen, every day is a different story with Diddy. It don't matter. Like people is running to the internet to be first to tell you that Diddy got dropped or Diddy got another victim or Diddy this, Diddy that, got 50 Cent dragging Diddy do it, Diddy did it. I don't know. It has just been interesting these whole 3, 4, 5 days throughout the Thanksgiving break. I bet it was hell in the Diddy household, but we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Aaron Hall and what he had to do with the Diddy's. Y'all remember Aaron Hall from Guy? He was R. Kelly before R. Kelly was R. Kelly. Okay. We're gonna talk about Uncle Luke and what he got to do with it. Uncle Luke is like, hey, why am I in it? Luther Campbell from the Two Line Crew. He running for office and doing all this different stuff in Miami. He like it. Why am I in it? See, I ain't even do nothing. But apparently he did some stuff. Allegedly did some stuff in the 90s and the 2000s. Honey. Listen, they didn't drag Mary J. Blige in it. Look, it's like what Mary J. Blige, but look, Mary J. Blige was too high on crack and cocaine and whatever else she was doing to even know what she was doing. Mary J. Blige need to get a pass. I don't know, but they said Mary J. Blige, they got her in the child. It's just a mess. So we're gonna talk about that. Okay. We also gonna talk about T.I. and King fighting at the Falcons game, not fighting at the Falcons game, coming to y'all doing stunts and shows, then coming out with a song and a podcast. It's like social media is the devil. People be tricking y'all on social media and just be like promoting themselves, like drama sales. Okay, drama sales. Let me go find me somebody to get in a fight with, and then pop out with a podcast and a rap. But we're gonna talk about T.I. and King because it is interesting because it did cause a huge debate online. But I love it. I'm like, y'all is genius. T.I. got a whole team over there working, honey. He is working like Olivia Pope to get y'all talking, and I'm here for it. Okay. We also have Tiffany Haddish. Child Tiffany Haddish keep getting in trouble. Anyway, we're gonna talk about that. Also, our fave, Lanithia Monique Leakes, aka Nene, was in Dubai. Was spotted in Dubai. We're gonna talk about that. Well, with the other ladies, we saw Porsha and Simon and Cynthia Bailey and one of the other ladies from Dubai. I don't know her name though, and Anthony Anderson and Steve Harvey and Terrence Jack. Child, it's just everybody. Child was out in Dubai. Kanye was out there too, but he didn't go to the Steve Harvey celebrity golf tournament. But there's that. We're gonna talk about that, and of course, we're gonna talk about Married to Medicine since I have not reviewed it. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna do another show and talk about Married to Medicine, or if I'm gonna squeeze it into this show. But for now, it's in this agenda, and this agenda is long. Cause it's been a minute, okay? I just gotta sit here and talk to y'all, honey. It has been a long time. No, Kandi. Unfortunately, Kandi couldn't afford to go to Dubai with the rich girl. You had to bring Kandi up. I didn't bring Kandi up. You did. Okay. Kandi wasn't invited. Okay. Kandi was doing Tubi movies. She didn't have time. Okay. Anyway, you said come and messed up Tiffany. Hey y'all. Yes, people in Fort Worth, Texas. What about the people in the ATL? Hey, Atlanta people. Did Anthony Anderson pick back up some weight? He looked like, he looked a healthy size. He looked a healthy size. He said all that Diddy did and no criminal case. NYPD bring down John Gotti and the crime bosses, but not Diddy. You know, first comes the civil case, then comes the criminal. We shall see. We shall see. Oh, see, y'all brought listen, y'all brought Kandi up. Now the people is dragging Kandi Cruz in the chat to say Kandi is not worldwide. Kandi is not worldwide. I don't know what Kandi is, but Kandi, look, salute to Kandi. Um, what about the white ball? Listen, listen. I can't talk about everything. We're just gonna talk about a little bit right now. Okay, we're gonna talk about a little bit. Okay. Why wasn't you invited to Kandi Fan Club Thanksgiving dinner? Because Anthony was there and Jezebel was there and all y'all was there. Why would I be invited? I don't. I'm not on the payroll. Those are all Candy's. Listen, y'all want to talk about Kandi? Let me go ahead and get Kandi out the way. For y'all, Kandi Koated Klique this in here. Listen, the Kandi Fan Club is probably in this chat right now because that's what they're paid to do. They're paid to create conversation about Kandi, good, bad, or indifferent. Kandi knows that her name does not ring bells, but so she pays people to make them ring. Okay, so Kandi had a whole Thanksgiving fan club dinner with all the people who support her, with all the people who be in the chat, like Anthony and Jezebel and whoever else, all of y'all who be windmilling in the chat for Kandi, all the bloggers who she send little gift bags to, you know, for favoritism, for good press. Okay, she had a dinner. Okay, and a lot of people didn't know about the dinner, but Kandi told y'all about the dinner, and so I guess you know Kandi want to be talked about. So listen, we'll talk about it. She wasn't even on the agenda, but Anthony Sherman and put her on the agenda. I told y'all this y'all show. Let me go to Kandi page real quick. Since she bottom of the totem pole today, y'all know I always start at the bottom. So let me start with Kandi. So here is Kandi's Instagram with all of her fan club, honey. She had a whole little fan club. Well, picture first. That's the picture right there in the middle. You can't really see it. It's little. It's little. But there go all of them right here. Let me the family of watching the Falcons. But here they are right here. She said, a few days ago, I had dinner for some of the people who run Kandi's fan pages. Some of them I had met before, and some I met in person for the first time. I appreciate them so much. Their posts bring my spirit up when I'm having bad days. And when people come for me online, they always go hard and take up for me. That's given. I need a team. I need a beehive. I need listen, Kandi. We already if people don't like you, they just don't like you. Anyway, I'm digressing. It's crazy how you can form bonds with people you've never met before social media. So she has made these people online her besties because they are online windmilling for her. That means Kandi be in the chat too. So she knows who's windmilling for her and she knows who to send gift bags to. You see, she giving look, they got shirts that say the Kandi Koated Klique, honey. They all met down at Blaze. I hope they didn't get no food poisoning. I hope they cooked their food right. But anyway, she said, I'm thankful for them and I'm glad we were able to spend time so I could tell them in person. Well, salute to the Kandi Koated Klique and all the people who Kandi pays to troll me and everybody else who sometimes don't talk favorably about her. But you know, we certainly appreciate your click and your view. But, you know, a lot of people were laughing about it when, you know, we was talking about it on Patreon last night because some people didn't know that's how Done One started. You know, Done One was like the president of the Escape Fan Club or something back in the day on was it MySpace? What was it? What was it back then? Black People Meet Black Planet. Done One was on Black Planet back in the he had a whole escape fan page. He had an escape website. He had all of that. He had contacted Kandi and told her how he was such a big fan of hers. They met through social media and all of that. Well, it wasn't even social media back then. It was before social media. It might have been, she might have met him on Twitter. I don't remember. But I just know that's how they met. And, you know, now he didn't went through the ranks and now he is general manager of the Kandi Koated operations. I guess that's what these people gonna be too. She hired people who are her fans. I guess that's a good thing to do. Anyway, you said I'm being shady. I ain't being shady. I'm being real. I'm being for real. That's true tea. Y'all act like I'm making stuff up. That is really true. Y'all can ask Dunn One. Was he the president of her fan club? He still is. He probably managed all these people right here. Him and what's the other girl name? I don't even know. The one who got beat up by Porsha. What's her name? Jamie. Yeah. Anywho, I'm digressing. Let's move on. You said Geo City. Oh, you went way back. Okay, Lycos. Oh, y'all going way back. But yeah, I'm serious. He was like president of her fan club on like MySpace or something. Google it. It's out there somewhere. And so now, he's general manager of the Kandi Koated Entertainment. Mhm. And Anthony is vice president. What you say, Hayes and Kandi fans in her AKA outfit? I told y'all AKA is pink and green. Biggie. Biggie, leave that chair alone. Biggie don't like that chair because he know Kandi got one. So he trying to tear it up so I can get another one. He said he don't want to sit in that chair because Kandi got one in her office. Stop it. So now he just tearing it up. See how y'all be doing? Biggie don't even like Kandi like that. That's a crying shame. She hired those people so she don't have to pay them. Ooh, well, that may be true. That may be true, but I mean, listen, Kandi is a very smart businesswoman. See, I can say something nice about her, and I give it to her. Like, they say she's so busy, she's so this and she's so that. She's so busy that she knows that these people be online windmilling for her in the chat when people don't say something nice about her. She's so busy that she knows when people don't say nothing nice about her in videos and on blogs. She's so busy that she be up under the chat just like colorist Claudia. Hell, Anthony Sherman might be Kandi. Me and Kandi, we like each other. I just throw a little shade every now and again, So, Anthony, log in with your real name next week, okay? Spill the tea on Tamar Hood. Child, we got so much to talk about. But yes, she is a smart woman. I can appreciate the fact that, she have to hire people and pay and cut checks and give gifts in order for them to say something nice about her. Now, Nene don't have to do that. Anthony, like Nene had people windmilling for free. Nene don't have to send gifts and feed them and get them dinner and all that stuff. So, who is organic and who is not? You tell me. Do you want people fighting for you because they love you generally? Or do you want people fighting for you because you sent them a gift? I'd rather have the people who organically fight for me. I don't want to have to pay y'all. Shoot. Like, that'll get kind of expensive. That's literally buying followers. Literally. Okay. Anywho, we could go on and talk about Nene since you brought her up. And, I don't really have a lot to talk about with Nene, so I'll put her in here. Nene was fashionable overseas. Nene is worldwide now. She done took her Atlanta fashions all the way to Dubai. Okay. And look, and it don't take much for Nene to cause all this conversation. You know that bitch when you cause all this conversation. She got all the blogs speculating that she coming back to Bravo because they saw her take a picture with Cynthia. They saw her with Porsha. They saw her with, a couple of people. Now all of a sudden it's Nene's back on Bravo. Nene's back on Bravo. She might be. Who knows? I don't know. I ain't heard that, but she might be. But she looked like she had her a good old time in Dubai. Hold on, let me show you. Chasing Nene Leakes real quick. That's my favorite Nene fan page. Chasing Nene. There it is, right now. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Chasing Nene Leakes. There it is. So they collected. I like them because they collect all the good footage. Okay. So Chasing Nene Leakes. See, Nene don't have to pay. They do this on their own. Okay. So here is Nene in Dubai with all the ladies. And Nene saying, don't make me have to call Porsha.
I'm right here. Now what was said? And what was said?
Say it again now. We're going to hear one more.
Don't make me call. I'm right here. Now what was said? And what was said?
It's giving real luxurious. It's giving real Real Housewives of Dubai, but it's not Dubai. That other one from Dubai, and she.
Porsha. Oh, jeez. Don't make me call Porsha.
Coming in hot.
Oops, music, Lord. Okay, here go. Look, Nene Leakes coming in hot. Nene, Simon, and Porsha. Look at Simon. Listen, Nene got the glow up. You know, she said she was on the shot. She done lost some weight. Porsha got snatched. Her waist all snatched. And look at Simon. Listen, he done lost 10 years. You talk about losing 10 pounds. Simon had lost 10 years since he married Porsha. I promise you, Simon is aging backwards. Is Simon getting the Botox too, like everybody else? Listen, Simon is looking good. And look, Porsha done upgraded him. Okay. They got all the ladies. Look at 50 cent, 59 cent. 59 Cent is there. Nene is there. Porsha is there. And the two ladies from Dubai. I'm not sure of their names. What's their names? I don't know. They didn't even tag them. But we don't know them. Okay. And there go Nene with her one move. And then there go the other girl. And there go Cynthia. Good thing she not froggy hopping like she normally do when she try to twerk. Oh Lord. Why is Cynthia so stiff? Put some lubrication in the bones or something. Okay. Yes, team Ozempic, team Monjero, team Wegovy, team semaglutide. We just all on the team. Okay. I need to be on the team too. Okay. They just need Mary Crosby. Okay. Who else? Let me see what else she doing. Okay. Okay. Well, how is Nene in Dubai with her nipples showing like that? That was them in the airport.
All the things. Listen. Stay tuned. We over here. Happy Thanksgiving.
That's when they had first got there. Look at Nene. So, you know, it looked like they had a wonderful time.
Girl, we're going to Islam.
I love that they compiled all the clips, and here's some more.
Listen.
Hey, Nene.
Good morning.
And whoever's out there watching. We wish you were here with us in Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
We do. All right, love y'all.
Love you. Bye.
All right.
I was at the Steve Harvey Golf Classic, okay, and the invitational gala dinner. Hold on, there's more.
I'm recording. Oh, let me move out the way. No shade, honey, but listen, we just became friends again, child. Let me move out the way of this ball.
Did she hit
Come
the
on,
ball, Lord?
form and focus. Well, okay. Well, now that was your practice shot.
Oh God! I thought I was able to.
I can't. All right.
She tried.
Someone taking her.
Right now.
I mean, I was up with the Dubai
All right,
couple.
there you go.
Oh my God! Look how gorgeous.
Welcome to Abu Dhabi.
Oh, there goes Cynthia Bailey. Oh, someone taking.
So there they are at the classic, at the Steve Harvey Golf Classic. Okay. There's Simon and Nene. Okay.
Oh yeah.
There's Steve Harvey.
Oh yeah.
This year it is a legitimate round of golf, actual scorekeeping. The real scores will be given and tallied. So whoever deserves to win will be on the stage this year.
That would be me.
I don't know if the two that won last year stayed. This year it is a
That's just how we roll.
Oh, if they keep playing that dang Sierra song, child. Everybody playing that Sierra song. Where is Marjorie? I think Marjorie was at home with her family, child. This was Thanksgiving. Marjorie said she ain't got time for this. I don't know where Marjorie was, but you know, there are rumors that there's trouble in paradise with Marjorie. I don't know. But there is Nene at the dinner, the golf invitational gala dinner. And here she is again. I'm like, Nene gonna get locked up showing them tatas all
Let
over
me
like
get
that, Lord.
adjusted. I need to hurry up. This is so delicious. Oh my god.
What are you doing, Nene?
She gonna get locked up in Dubai. Okay. You supposed to be modest in Dubai. Anyway, she's been doing a lot, and I love to see happiness on our girl's face because she's been like, so down and seemingly stressed out over that man and stuff, and losing her husband in a toxic relationship, child. I'm just happy to see her looking happy. And look at the pictures, child. Look at the pictures. The glow up is real. Okay. And people like, well, who is this? Her face looking different. I don't know that her face looked different. I just think I don't know. Did Nene get another nose job? I don't think Nene got another nose job. I think sometimes it be filters, but she look kind of the same. But there she is wearing Jean Paul Gaultier. Okay, shout out to all the designer fashions in the building. We love to see a good fashion. You said it's called Face App. That's what it is. Oh, you said Anthony Anderson is on her tail. Oh, not on her tail, honey. Well, she need her man with some money. But yeah, she took several pictures out there. I wonder if she had her own photog because Nene had a whole photo shoots. Okay. She was wrapped up right here. This was when she was in Dubai. I guess when she was in Abu Dhabi, she didn't cover up. One of them you don't have to cover up. I don't know, but she was covered up right here. This was day one. Look at Cynthia. So let me finish looking. Let me see what this one is. Okay, this one she got on a good little outfit. Okay. She got an outfit. She got her shoulders out. Okay, we see her. I'm glad she made it back safely. Okay, I'm glad she, made it out. A lot of people in Dubai they get in trouble because now she back. Now that's in Atlanta. That was today. It says the tastiest peach in Atlanta, honey. There she go. There is she go. So is she back? Is she not back? I don't know. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Let me see. Was this her room? Oh, she's showing us her room in Dubai. Where is this? Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Let's see the view. Okay. All right. We love a good suite. We love a good suite. I see it. Okay. What y'all say? Nene be taking Cynthia out of the camera. It do be kind of shady though. She do be cutting her out. Eugene said 10 years in the game and I'm still the tastiest peach in Atlanta. Amen to that. Okay. You said show the pic with her in the black gown with the updo hairstyle. That was cute. Let me keep looking. Okay. Okay. Yeah, she back because Freddie O took these pics. Okay. Shout out to the black and the white. We love us a simple fashion moment. You mean this one right here? Is this the one you wanted to see again? Okay, that was at the dinner. She said a beautiful evening for a beautiful soul. Now, do I think she's coming back? No, I don't. Um, do I think that blogs are speculating because the tea on the Real Housewives of Atlanta is dry as the Sahara? Yes, I do. I saw certain blogs saying that because Bravo following her and she's following Bravo, that means that she back on the cast. I don't think that that's what it means, but it's great to speculate. Like now we also have Candy Cruz. uh, Somebody said Candy gave Andy permission to rehire Nene and whoever else. And it's like like now that Candy is saying that she want Nene back, Candy knows these ratings are in the toilet. Okay. She really said that. Candy did an interview saying that. He said, shout out to who? The booby doc. NBC says never. NBC didn't say never. Did she get any Dubai D? I don't listen. I didn't ask her that. Now you didn't get a notification. I'm sorry. But who knows? You're right. Maybe she'll get something else. Who knows? I mean, I want her to win. Maybe she'll just get a check. Okay. Who knows what she'll get? But there is a that. Hey, Mills. Mills said, oh, I look good. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Now you said Candy has always said Nene is good for the show. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. She has not always said that Nene was good for the show, but she did say it this week. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you exactly what she said this week about Nene. She said she wants Nene and Porsha to return. Oddly enough, she said that when Nene and Porsha was trending, when everybody saw them in Dubai. Now all of a sudden, Kandi want to get in the news cycle by saying that she backs Nene and Porsha Williams to return to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Longtime Peach Kandi Burris. This is from, where is this from? Yahoo Entertainment, Reality T wrote this. She said, she told the messenger, I definitely would welcome Nene back with open arms now. I think it would be exciting. Let me just say that. However, an insider told the messenger that in Nene's case, there have been no talks of returning, even though Andy left the door open a crack for her return after falling out. Kandi also said, I would be here for a Portia moment. I think she could be open to it. And she also co-signed Kim Zolciak, stating, "You can never say what the network is thinking." Kandi said, "I think Candy's reaction to Kim's return was a big." Oh, she said, "Oh, this is what the person wrote it said. I think Candy's reaction to Kim's return was a bit chilly." But the thing is, Kandi don't even know if she's returning. So how is she talking about everybody else when nobody got a contract and the show is basically on hiatus because the ratings were in the toilet? Kandi said, "My contract is already up, so it's not like a send me a letter type of thing. It's an actual let's have a conversation and see what we trying to do." So Kandi act like, she got negotiation power. Kandi said she got negotiation power, but we shall see. She also continues saying, I love being a part of the Bravo family. I love being a part of the NBC Universal family. It has been hard for me, and I ain't speaking for anybody else, but for me, it's been an overall good experience. For me, I would like to continue to grow my relationship there. Kandi is begging for a check. Kandi is begging for a contract. She basically saying she don't have a contract. Her contract is up. She don't know what they're gonna do. She ain't got no letter. Okay. And she's saying right now, it's so good. I've had such a good time. I haven't had no bad experiences. They claiming racism, not me. I didn't say it. So please bring me back, boss. It says still Kandi doesn't believe that the show will receive the complete reboot treatment. She claims they may change out a good group of people. I think it might be a big change from what was last season. They have really been interviewing people for a long time. And so it's not easy finding people who want to be a part of the franchise, who are genuine, who really have a story and lives that are interesting. Oh, girl. Anyway, salute Kandi. You said Kandi wants attention. Yeah, now all of a sudden she co-signed for Porsha and Nene to return because she know that without Porsha, Nene, and whoever else, that the show is a dud. A DUD. Put a one in the chat if you think that Nene is returning. I don't know. If you think that all of this means that Nene is returning, says Kandi that offer her good graces. She done gave Andy Cohen the green light to bring Nene back. Put a one in the chat. That means she's coming back. And put a 5 in the chat if you think Kandi is just clout chasing off of Nene's name. Put a 1 in the chat if you mean she coming back. If it means she's coming back, and a 5 if Kandi is just clout chasing off of Nene and Porsha's moments. Since Nene and Porsha was going viral, let me know. Oh, y'all think she coming back? It's a lot of ones. Okay. Oh, JB said 8. Okay, they go 5, 5, 5. Okay. Oh, not a 0. Okay, I see y'all. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen. I just want the best for everybody. Listen, we need some good old entertainment. We do. But it is what it is. Speaking of entertainment, who should we talk about next? We got Nene. Oh gosh. Let me talk about Tiffany Haddish. Y'all know Tiffany Haddish got arrested yet again for DUI. The first time she got arrested for DUI was in Atlanta, Georgia. Well, Peachtree City, because Peachtree City is not Atlanta, it's way out. What is that? Is that South? Kind of South, I guess. It's way out. Okay. But she got arrested then in Atlanta for sitting in her car with the engine running sleep. Okay. She was stopped at a red light. Now, I don't know how you go to sleep at a red light by yourself when you're driving. I don't know how that happens, but it happened to Tiffany Haddish. Now it has happened yet again a few years later in LA. She was out partying with some friends. She was even on Instagram and showed that she was partying with her friends. And that same night, she was arrested and picked up, and TMZ got the footage. Now, let's look at this really quickly. Hold on. Let me go here. Let me see if she deleted it. Tiffany Haddish. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It looked like she deleted it, child, 'cause she was out there drunk. And her people probably said that is a bad look. Delete that. She did take it down. She did take it down. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Is this it right here? Nope. Yeah, she took it down. So, yeah, she had a little reel where she was trying to get in the club and she was drunk and it is what it is. But that very same night, TMZ got footage of her being arrested early in the morning for being asleep behind the wheel of a car. So it's like, what is happening to Tiffany Haddish, and why is she drinking so much, drinking popping pill or whatever she's doing? It's not looking good. Here she is on TMZ when they caught her getting arrested. Hold on. So how, like TMZ just happened to be there? Like what did they do? Did they just pop up? Like I'm trying to figure out how they capture this moment like that. Okay. Oh, you said how about the realtor, the Watson lady? Oh, okay. Y'all still talking about that. You said she is a damn drunk. Oh, hold on. You said TMZ will be on every corner. Okay, and it was early in the morning. They say it was, but what she got on? She got on sneakers. She don't look like she have on club attire. I don't know where she was going or where she was coming from, but why would she sleep behind the wheel of the car? Now, since that time, Tiffany has done jokes about it. She's also admitted she needs help. I don't know if she's going to get help. She just said she needed help. But here it is right here. She said following her arrest. Oh, she said she gonna get help. Speaking exclusively to ET's Kevin Frazier, the actress and comedian pledged that it will never happen again after she was cited for driving under the influence for the second time in 2 years. Early Friday morning, Haddish was found asleep in her car, which witnesses said was stopped in the middle of the road. The girl's trip star told ET she had spent a long Thanksgiving Day that had started with feeding underprivileged people. She had to throw that in there. Like now she had to tell the people that she was feeding the underprivileged and she just needed a drink because she was so stressed out. But that's how her day started, feeding underprivileged people at the Laugh Factory. And after that, she went out and had her a good time, uh, out in the street. She said later that day, she shared a video of herself singing and dancing along to the yacht band Yachtly crew during their performance at El Rey Theater. That's the one she deleted. Let me see if she deleted it. Oh no, that's all right though. She didn't delete that one. Okay. She looked a little drunk right there too. Hold on, let me put this in here. Oh, this is crazy. So this was the same night, allegedly. They said she was out and she was dancing to a band. Okay. Meanwhile, she said her Tesla parked itself when she drove off, but was blocking a portion of the street. That's what Tiffany said. Her Tesla had parked itself. And so she said she's going to get some help so I can learn boundaries and balance. Hmm. Interesting. Rumor has it she is not over her relationship with Common. I don't think Common would do all that. I don't know. Listen. I don't want to blame all that on the man. I think it's bigger than a man. I do think it's bigger than a man. But if she not over a comment and she let a man drive her that crazy, I don't know. I think that's a little too weak, Tiffany. Tiffany also said that she was in good spirits following the arrest, and she complimented the Beverly Hills Police Department for their professionalism and how they handled the situation. Now, police say that the 43-year-old comedian was cited by police officers on Friday, November 4th, after she was stopped in the middle of the street, in the middle of Beverly Drive, with her appearing to be asleep at the wheel. The Beverly Hills Police Department responded to the call and, upon arriving at the scene, proceeded to arrest her for suspicion of driving under the influence. Haddish was released several hours later. Now, it's not the first time. Again, she was in January 2022. She was arrested in Atlanta after officers responded to a report of her sleeping behind the wheel. Haddish faced charges of DUI and improper stopping on a roadway, but she was released after posting a $1,666 bond. Mm, mm, mm. I don't know. It's a lot going on with Tiffany Haddish. Y'all know the situation with her and Ari Spears and the underage kids that they used, that they said that they were accused of grooming. The mother actually filed a $1 million lawsuit against Tiffany Haddish after the fact, and that case is still going on. Let me Google this to see. That case is still going on. She was just served with it in September. Here it is right here. So I feel like, you never know what may happen, because it says Tiffany had served with a $1 million lawsuit at her comedy show from the mother of the two children child abuse accusers months after their suit was dismissed. Now, remember, their suit was dismissed because allegedly they were paid a settlement. Now, Tiffany Haddish reportedly was slapped with the suit in Los Angeles on August 28th. The lawsuit was served while she was hosting a comedy event at the Laugh Factory. So, yeah, she still got to deal with that. She still got to deal with it. I don't know if they've gone to court or what is going on, but the plaintiff's mother, Treza Morris, has been trying to assert. This is her. Haddish's attorney says the claims are bogus and that they've been trying to do this for several years. She said every attorney who has initially taken her case, and there were several, ultimately dropped the matter once it became clear the claims were meritless. Well, I don't know that these are meritless because the case is still pending. Okay. So, yeah, there's that. You said you don't feel bad for her. The Tesla was drunk too. It's just so much going on in Hollywood. So much. Yes, the children settled, but the mother did not. So the mother is suing her. So moving on. Y'all like this video, please, and thank you. Hey, Kevin, you said, child, I live in Palm Springs. Oh, she needs a designated driver. You here? Well, where were her friends? Where were all these friends that she surrounds herself with? Where were all these clout chasing friends? Where was Jason Lee, who is always on her tail? I don't know. Where was all her friends at? And why was she by herself in the middle of the street? Mm, mm, mm. Anyway, she has no friends, clearly. Now, I wish Tiffany Haddish all the best, okay? I wish Tiffany Haddish all the best. Now let's talk about this family situation here. T.I. and King. Now they went viral Sunday during the Falcons game, or right after the Falcons game. They was in a suite. Everybody was at a suite. It was the 50th anniversary of hip hop was celebrating at the Falcons game, Falcons versus the Saints. Everybody was there. Jermaine Dupri, T.I., every rapper in Atlanta was there. Raheem the Dream, Pastor Troy, like everybody, just everybody. So T.I. was there, of course. T.I., Tiny, and his son King. And King goes live, and for whatever reason, he and his father have a discussion about his background. King seems to claim that he grew up in the hood, and T.I. was like, "You wanted to be from the hood, but you were never from the hood." And so they argued about it. Hold on, let's watch this little video really quickly. Talk amongst yourselves while I pull this up. Hold on. Here it is, right here. You said friends don't let friends drive drunk. Well, clearly they do. It is on Live Bites. Is this it? Is this it? Yep, this is it. Here it is. Okay, this is the conversation.
Have you ever woke up with a roach on your face?
Period. That's not the goal.
All right, then. So there it goes.
Or in your ear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
in the neighborhood with me that broke up with roach in your ear. Y'all want to go to the bando in my neighborhood? Do y'all want to go to the bando? Do y'all want to go to the bando? To make him look better, he said he know not true. Silver spoon, I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
Nigga, you did have a silver spoon.
Look, I used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the fight.
You cried like a baby to go to your grandmama's house.
Every day.
You used to hold your breath.
Oh,
I don't want
Lord.
to be in these gates. I want to be outside in the neighborhood. That's why I want to be over there. But they don't understand that.
No, I'm going to tell you the reason why you want to be over there. Y'all ready? Because he can suck and pacify over there. See, he was 12 years old. He was sucking pacify. See, he was 12 years old. He couldn't do that in the house. You know what I'm saying?
They trying to say I was over there trying to suck a passy, but they ain't going to tell you everything like that. They trying to hide it. Ain't nobody hiding it. He capping. He capping.
Hey,
He capping. He standing on business. Okay. Then they got into a little argument, little altercation. He got a little altercation.
I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? No, ain't no joking. Ain't no joking. What do you
You
mean?
are embarrassing yourself and the family, nigga. You embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself.
Man, what is you talking about? Get out of me, nigga. Like, man, get out of me, nigga.
Well, you can't do nothing with me. Ain't shit you can do with me.
Whew. Was it real? Was it fake? Was it planned? What had happened? We want to know. So King also went on his Instagram and started making little comments. He said, I don't give a F who you are. MF can't play with me in my face. Not going for that. I'm a grown ass man now. He also said, if I'm a mistake, say that. Stop making the world think you fuck with me when you don't. Now, it's very, 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 very interesting that he also dropped a song the very next day. And also, yes, Raheem Dream is old school. You said that part seemed real. It seemed real. But my thing is, did they film the podcast before or after the altercation? Did they plan it? Did they go home and hash it out? And now we all of a sudden got this podcast where they're getting along and talking about these exact same things. I don't know. It's very interesting. I love it though that they standing on business and they making money out of drama. Okay. You said it would have been real if he was swallowing a tooth. Okay, definitely in public. Like you ain't gonna talk to your mama and your daddy like that in public. And I don't see T.I. standing for that in public. Now, here is what T.I.'s response was. Hold on. I'm gonna show you because this came out just early this morning. Everybody got a podcast. You right. So now look. How coincidental. How now they hosting parties together. Saying we standing on business, honey. We is standing on business, okay? Hosted by Tiffany King. And here they are with a podcast. Hold on. And T.I. asking in the podcast, what is the reason that you've gone viral? Let's hear it.
It's you going viral. Man, look. I graduated. That's the only good thing they posted of me going viral. I'm not on the media's good
Y'all
side.
know the drill.
I don't know why, but it really don't matter.
It's overrated. For him, I think the best one for me is King Latifah.
Ah!
So everybody knows, everybody making fun of his big teeth. Tip said in the caption, fuck what this internet talking about. The Harris family tied like a knot. We all we got for life. I'ma ride to the heavens or the depths of hell about my junior, and ain't nothing gonna change that. Now tune in to the new episode. Okay, so
Teeth Keith. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never get my t-shirts made. T-shirts.
Well, to tell you the truth, now for me, I don't know. You tell me what.
So it's just interesting.
I would have to say you're expeditiously speaking. That viral brought in it brought in a whole brand. You know.
Okay, well,
that would have to be the best.
If it turns into commerce, you know what I mean, it got to come first.
Go reasons you gone viral.
So that's my thought too. Was this pre-recorded? Let's listen to the next one. Here's another one. Tip said, can't deny my DNA. Okay. They got both of them on there. The Next King and the Money just dropped a new record. The day after the fight.
Up against your dad, who'd win? Like you and your dad.
Not that you can't compare that right now.
I mean, you the new king.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm in my my young wild age.
Okay.
Man. The music that I'm dropping, man, you ain't gonna be playing this at no barbecue.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? 30 years. When I get to the age that he at, yes, I'm gonna be better. We just gonna put that on the table. But right now, I don't think I did everything I needed to do personally yet to even put myself in that category right now.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay. But it was interesting. There was also another short clip of Tip and King. And basically T.I. saying, you want to be ghetto, you want to be hood so bad. Okay. So when I saw that clip, that was the first thing I thought about was this all manufactured for clicks and views? T.I. is a genius. His team is a genius. He almost as good as Kandi paying the people to windmill for him in the chats. Hold on, here it is right here. Hold on. Is this it? Hold on. I think that's it.
You gone viral. Man, look. I graduated. That's the only good thing they posted of me going viral. I'm not on the media's good side. I don't know why, but it really don't matter.
It's overrated. For him, I think the best one for me is King Latifah. Teeth Keith. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never get my teeth.
I'm playing it again.
T-shirts.
Well, to tell you the teeth. Now for me, I don't know. You tell me what
I would have to say you're expeditiously speaking. That viral brought in it brought in a whole brand. You know.
Okay, well,
that would have to be the best.
If it turns into commerce, you know what I mean, it got to come first.
Go reasons.
If it turned into commerce, it got to come first. Tip said it. So basically, they making money off of the drama. Another thing that is interesting here it is right here when he said you want to be ghetto so bad. Here it is. Hold on.
You was an orphan.
I was never an orphan. That was Batman. That's Batman's story. I'm a grandma boy.
Man,
I'm like to be in the neighborhood.
Yep, I'm
with
glad
the
you
kids
I'm
outside.
glad you wanted to go over there.
Yeah.
So you made it seem like we were sending you over there.
No.
You cried and cried and cried.
This is not old.
When you couldn't go over
Yeah.
there.
You know what I'm saying?
You always say, King, stay home. And, man, you would hold your breath, turn red in the face.
Look, we done got big house.
Yeah.
Big yard.
Yeah.
Nothing to do.
That's when you learn and create your own entertainment.
I was outside. I want to play football, basketball.
Mm-hmm.
That's the type of one that I was.
But you want to be from the ghetto so bad. I would let you tell it. You.
So there he is saying he want to be from the ghetto so bad. I don't know if he want to be from the ghetto so bad. I just think he probably just wants a normal life. We were talking about this on Patreon last night. Think about it. The camera has been in King's face since he was 6, 7, or somewhere around there, maybe even younger when they were on Family Hustle. We watched the boy grow up. After the show went off, he probably still feels like he's some sort of celebrity, even though it's his father who's a celebrity. So perhaps listen to the kid. Maybe he just wanted to be normal and he don't want to be behind the gates. Which is funny to me. Like everybody, listen, my nephew was like that too. Didn't grow up damn near no ghetto, but wanted to act like he was he was from Doug, and he was from this, and he was, from the hood. He was from the projects, and didn't grow up nowhere near the projects. Yeah. So I don't know what the fascination is, but a lot of Atlanta kids or kids in general sometimes have that fascination with being a part of the hip ghetto crowd. But also it's crazy, right? Poor little rich kid. It's crazy that now since everybody wants to interview him, he's apparently charging for interview. King Harris says he now charges 10K for interviews. Okay. He posted on his he posted on his Instagram 10K an interview or I don't want to talk. Okay. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Okay. 10K for an interview. So there's that. Y'all paying him 10K? Let me know because he ain't worth 10K to me. Look, y'all interview him and I'll talk about y'all interview. How about that? You said make that cheddar king, okay? He said glad major acting right. Ooh, the other kids been pretty quiet, okay? But King has always been the one the camera was in their face about, okay? King is giving Kaya tease. Ain't nobody paying. Yeah. Anywho, moving on. He's standing on business, okay? Nobody gonna pay 10K to interview T Keith T. I just like the fact, they're a family. They sticking together. They standing beside each other. It is what it is. Okay. Look, and speaking of families, ooh, child, what about this Diddy mess? What y'all think Diddy family was doing for Thanksgiving? Ooh. I don't even know how I made this transition, but I was just thinking about it. Like the last picture we saw of Diddy, his head was in his, his head was in his hands. He looked like he was stressed the hell out. Okay. And it seems like he had reason to be stressed out because immediately after Diddy settled with Cassie, mm, 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 all hell has broken loose. Two new victims have come forward alleging that Diddy, raped them. Okay. One has also named Aaron Hall. Y'all remember Aaron Hall from Guy and Public Announcement and all that? They say Aaron Hall was R. Kelly before R. Kelly was R. Kelly. Okay. So it's just been interesting. He stepped down as chairman of Revolt TV. Now, all of his businesses wanted to separate themselves from him. What is it? The liquor company, the Ciroc, everything is separating themselves from him. Now, the interesting thing I was reading over earlier today is that people are saying, hold on, let me show you this. Where is it? This one attorney was basically saying that Cassie's settlement, that there wasn't an NDA, which is really juicy, which means she could probably still talk about it if she wants to. This person on Twitter actually said, hold on, I'm gonna show you this real quick. If I can open it. Share screen. Cassie didn't just sue Diddy. She sued him and every corporation he owned and served as an officer or director. Now you wonder why he's having to step down from all these corporations, or all these corporations are separating themselves. Is because a lot of them were also named in the lawsuit. She also tapped into commercial and officer director liability, which are usually over $1 million each. And Diddy can't refuse to settle. It's on the insurance to decide. And look, she said his exposure is now so high that the risk of having him at those companies will increase their rates exorbitantly and or decrease their insurability overall. So the board may then make the executive decision to let him go. So if you follow Diddy, he sued companies almost every few years. The last two was Diego and Global Brands Group. One thing you're going to learn being around him was how to file a lawsuit and how he also gets out of lawsuits. Ooh, he did sue them. So, most people file lawsuits to settle. And Cassie filed that lawsuit. I know a lot of people are upset because she allegedly got upwards of over 30 million. We know she may have gotten up to 100 million, but a lot of people are upset that she got a settlement at all because they felt like he needed to be punished for his crimes. But it was a civil suit and not a criminal suit, which means he was never going to jail, for this lawsuit in the first place. Now, here's where it gets juicy. Hold on, I'm gonna show you this. Like this video as y'all come in here. Like it, like it, like it. I was looking at this. Hold on. Shout out to hold on, put this in here. Shout out to the poor horsemen. They actually had attorney Simone Redwine from Ready to Love season 2 on. Okay. She's also a girl that's legal. Girl, is that legal on YouTube? She actually talked about the case and the breakdown of how Cassie doesn't necessarily have to abide by any non-disclosure agreement. Hold on, I want y'all to listen to this. Y'all know what the drill is. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all know the drill. We are, thank you very much. We are researching. Okay. So, hold on. We're gonna look at this real quick. We're gonna look at this. We're gonna look at this. We're gonna look at this. Now, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. I see you. Thank you, Miss Kiki. I see you. Now, hold on.
About some legal stuff real quick.
Sure.
All right. So we want to get your opinion as a legal scholar. We appreciate that you went through all your scholastic endeavors so you can come give us some knowledge today.
Yeah.
Hip hop right now is going through their Me Too movement. All right. The first
Again, shout out to the poor horseman. I just want y'all to hear her breakdown of the situation.
I guess case to drop is Diddy.
Yeah.
How was that settled so quickly?
Okay, this is fascinating to me. So that one was settled so quickly, I believe, because her attorneys were really brilliant. They didn't sue just Diddy; they sued his corporation.
They sure did.
And they
Y'all hear that? I just read that. They didn't sue just Diddy. They sued the corporation. So y'all wondering why it was settled in 24 hours or less? It was because Diddy did not even have the option to say, no, we can't settle it. It was because all the corporations wanted to hurry up and get it settled because they might be on the lam for even more than the millions she was asking for. Now listen.
They sued his corporations and sued as in her capacity as an employee. When you do that, it triggers commercial liability insurance. Yeah. And it triggers another policy called directors and officers. Okay. And we know he's a director of these companies as the CEO. So now you got two policies. What happens then is it takes away Puffy's ability to settle. It's not his choice no more.
So it's no longer personal accountability. It's his organization.
It's his organization. And it's no different than like if you hit somebody with your car. Let's say you have State Farm. State Farm gets to decide to settle, not you. You could say, I didn't run the stop sign. That's not true. They're lying. If State Farm says, we don't care, we did our investigation, we're settling. That's it. That's what happened here. So because they added those claims, the corporate insurance carrier got to say, read over and say, oh, hell no, we giving her the money. Because if
I know, right? Pascal, that's T. I can't turn it up any louder, y'all. Y'all can't hear that. I can hear it. Y'all can't hear it. Let me know.
Because if they don't, right? So also her lawyers, they get to write a letter. It's called a demand letter. And they get to say, we are demanding the limits of your insurance policy.
Oh, yeah.
That means
That'd have been crazy. Yeah.
And here's what's wild. If they read over it and they realize based on these facts here, it would be reasonable to give that. If they don't give it to them, and let's say the policy is 30 million, but they go to trial and the jury gives her 250 million.
Correct.
They got to
pay 50. Yeah. And that discovery process and trial would have been
they got to pay.
Are y'all hearing this?
The 250 million, and they got to pay the extra for all of his attorneys. If his attorneys alone cost $1 million, they got to pay that, even though it was only a $30 million policy. So basically, because of the facts and because it's now a corporate policy, Diddy don't have the right to settle anymore, and that's how it happened so fast.
Do you think that she got the full 30?
Oh, I know that she did.
You think it's
As
full
an
30?
attorney, I believe so, because that's how it happens that fast, is because when you give them the policy cap, there's nothing to argue about anymore.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah, no, you're right.
I didn't know it was that deep.
It is.
This is juicy. Yes, exactly. Diddy is a liability.
That's the only time it goes that fast, is you take away what is there to argue about. And what's even crazier is the other reason because it went that fast, she didn't have to sign no confidentiality.
Agreed. And that's what's crazy to me.
Now, everybody wanted to know about the confidentiality agreement. Here it goes. There was this law that was recently passed in New York that says that if a lawsuit was settled in 21 days or less, there can be no non-disclosure agreement.
I mean, she could still write that book.
She gonna write that book.
Man.
And that's why he may have criminal something later. If the statute of limitation hasn't expired on that, I don't know. But in New York, if you settle in under 21 days, there cannot be no confidentiality agreement. And she also sued under California. California says if you're accusing them of something that could be a felony, which she is, then under no circumstances, 21 days or otherwise, you cannot have a non-disclosure, because the public should be warned and should get the chance to know whatever it was he did to you.
Wow. Woo! The public deserves to know every fact and situation what happened. Ooh, we gonna get a book soon, y'all.
So if we're hearing you, Diddy's public reputation is done.
It's done.
Yeah.
And if he wants to be able to leave anything to his children, he needs to walk away from all of these corporations.
Damn, he can no longer be the head of his corporations.
Well, remember, didn't I say directors and officers liability?
Yeah.
More than likely, what will happen is those insurance companies, they have the ability to say, we won't renew your policy if he continues to be a director or officer.
And you got
ooh, yeah, Diddy's done. Diddy's done.
Gotta have
That's
that
why
insurance.
Vince McMahon stepped down, huh?
Yeah, that was the same reason.
Who?
A wrestler for WWE, the owner CEO, he had to step down for a similar reason.
I don't care about that. I want to know about Cassie.
Insurance.
And so when people say it's about the money, I say in America, if you get to the money, if you get to the insurance, that's how you control the behavior. Because nothing else can make Puffy step down.
Oh, without question. Yeah, without question. Nothing will. So you're in the impression that a lot of these people, now what's going on? You may not know all his details, but somehow, what's his name? He's over in like India doing yoga now.
Russell Simmons.
Oh, he's talking about Russell Simmons
now.
now.
He's been able to shield all of his liability, all of his cases. How does he get away with that, being in that, like in another part of the world?
Right. So part of it is for criminal stuff. For certain civil stuff, it's related to service.
Okay.
But what doesn't make sense to me? So I represented one of R. Kelly's victims, and we were having issues with service of R. Kelly.
Let me just say this: somebody protecting Russell. But anyway, let's listen.
But what happens is, after you try to serve someone, when you know they're out of the country intentionally like that, there are alternatives. So more than likely what happened is that for that lawsuit, they want to just preserve and get that lawsuit on file. They can continue to proceed without getting to him, because you can have a whole trial without that person coming to America.
Oh, damn, I didn't realize that. Okay.
So that's an excuse.
Okay.
Somebody is lying over up in here. But it's my understanding that recently another lawsuit was filed against him.
Yeah.
Recently under this new statute. So that new statute window just closed.
Or closes Monday.
Listen, they talking about Russell. We going down a whole nother rabbit hole. But y'all go watch the full video over there on Pure Horsemen, Poor Horsemen, POUR Horsemen. Okay, shout out to them. That was that was very informative. When I saw that, I was like, oh, I gotta share that with my people. Diddy did not have any say so in whether to settle or not. Y'all keep talking about, oh, if he felt like he was innocent, he would have fought. He didn't. Listen, because she was suing those corporations too, the insurance and everything wanted to get ahead of it. They went ahead and settled. And hell, he not even paying the bulk of it. He paying, the portion, a little portion, and all the rest of the companies that she sued is paying paying it too. So he probably paying his 30 million and they paying 30 million and the other company paid 30 million. Cassie probably walked away with $200 million. Who knows? Anywho, yes, like this video. Like this video. Meanwhile, as I was saying earlier, the other young lady that filed a lawsuit against Diddy also named Aaron Hall and basically said that he and Aaron Hall tag teamed her and raped her and her friend. I think it was in the late 90s, early 2000s. I can't remember. I don't have the suit right in front of me. But, Aaron Hall has been, people are pulling up videos about Aaron Hall and the things that he has said. And it's been proven that Aaron Hall and Diddy used to run trains on women and do things together. Now, Vlad, who was it? Vlad or somebody? Hold on, y'all know I'm gonna pull it up. Y'all know I am going to pull it up. Actually said, here it is right here. He said that Aaron Hall claimed that Diddy watched him make love to a woman. Okay. Now, this is a mess, Lord. This is a mess. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer. Yada 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 yada. Okay. Now, hold on. I'm gonna let you hear what he has said. And the crazy stuff that he has said is on Vlad TV.
And no bitch out there say that she handled my shit. My father's a pastor, so my whole thing is that my grandfather being a pimp.
Look, warning, like, strong language, strong language.
I'm third generation Aaron Hall III. My father's is Aaron Hall Jr. He's a pastor, so I just skipped over it like checkers. And my whole thing is that if you never heard a girl say that no fucked up trick shit about Aaron Hall, then you understand that Let's Chill shit is some real shit.
So that was basically like from some life experience.
Now my whole thing is that I just think that girls think that a whole lot of guys, run after they shit. You know what I mean?
Talk to me. You can say what you want on there.
But a whole lot of girls out there with the umbilical cords, them young 1970s, 1980s bitches. You know what I mean? They try to go up there with the fresh out the pussy shit and think they can get like a nigga like Aaron Hall. I'm historical dick.
Yeah.
They fuck with me.
That's right.
If they fuck with me, it's a big dick. Everybody know my son's mother. Everybody know that shit. So
yeah, that's Gloria, and tell them about it.
So when you put Aaron's on it, when you fuck a bitch for 3 days and take the bitch hand and take him out of the man's hand, then you a retired pimp.
Yeah.
But at the time, as soon as I came to South Beach, I just grabbed her, and she'll tell you the same story. I just grabbed her and fucked her for 3 days. Then Aaron's got on a pussy with an apostrophe S.
Yeah.
Like it's Aaron.
I mean,
with
it was
3
like
colors on it.
Yeah, crazy glue. I mean,
my whole thing is this: is that if niggas can't handle me, I'm not gonna never let them get my last name. If you can't handle my dick, you ain't getting my last name. So I've been single for 50 years.
All right now.
A whole lot of niggas out there from Jamie Foxx to like Denzel Washington to whoever. Everybody know me.
Yeah.
So everybody know if I say it, I'm gonna fuck it to death. I like the fucking public. You feel me?
Yeah.
So niggas can't say nothing about it. Them square ass niggas, them precious cake little dick niggas.
Yeah.
I like for them niggas to see how I fuck. Like you speak to Jodeci or Puffy or any of them niggas. They been at my house. They all see me fuck. They all know.
Why do people get on camera and say say things and then 10 years later come back to hunt them? Can y'all explain that to me? He literally just said that Diddy and all of them have been to his house and they all seen him.
You speak to Jodeci or Puffy or any of them niggas. They been at my house. They all see me fuck. They all know.
Diddy, Jodeci, and all of them been to his house and they all seen him. So what was they standing around watching? I don't understand. So that pretty much spoke to Aaron Hall's character, right? So he mentioned his baby mama Gloria Valez. Gloria Valez is a very popular video vixen. Okay, she has come forward now and says that she was 16 at the time she met Aaron Hall. She was 17 at the time she got pregnant. Okay, he's claiming he didn't know, but she was also a Luke dancer at the time. Okay, and she was saying that Luke. See, all of this is tied together. We got Diddy, we got Aaron Hall, we got Uncle Luke, we got Gloria Valez. Now, Gloria has said that Luke groomed her because she was just 15 or 16 when she was dancing for him. Now, Luke didn't even know what the word grooming was, which is hilarious to me because how you not know that? But he heard what she said and he decided that he wanted to respond. Y'all know I got it. Hold on. Y'all know I got it. Hold on. And here is what Luke said in response to her. Where is his Instagram? Like this video, please. And thank you. Like this video, please. And thank you. Luke said he ain't playing. He said that he liked to sue. And if y'all remember, Luke sued went all the way to Supreme Court, okay, on everybody. He said he is about that life. Now here he is right here. And he had a lot to say when he was accused of grooming. Now he was eating dinner and everything. Hold on, here's what he said.
Grooming mean? I don't even know what the fucking grooming mean. Grooming. Fuck is grooming? They had to explain that to me.
Not they had to explain.
I got the right one. I don't have no problem going to court. I'm not Russell Simmons. I'm not them other people. I don't do that. I know my brand. My brand is Luke. Hey, we want some pussy. Face down, up. That's what like me so horny. The problem is when you know your brand and you know what you're singing about, you subject yourself to be in that kind of trap faster. So what you have to do is really not be about what those songs is talking about, because you can get yourself jammed up. I video everything. Everybody sign releases. I do shows. Ain't no underage people be doing no show with me.
Allegedly.
I fire girls. You get caught. I have chaperone for the girls, a one head dancer. It's always one head dancer. And she put everybody in check. So you're doing, this is not a traveling whorehouse.
Madam.
So you gonna mess around with these other artists, you're gonna get sent home, sweetheart. You get fired. I just learned what the grooming means. Well, I don't even know what the fucking grooming means.
He said he didn't know what the fuck grooming means. Luke said he wasn't grooming nobody, but it sounded like he didn't know how old Gloria Valez was, because Gloria said she was 15 and she showed her license and everything. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. Gloria Valez Instagram. Did she put it on her Instagram? Where she had put it? Oh, it ain't on here no more. Oh, she's still on here. She posted. Oh, what she got on her stories? Let's look at her stories. Hold on, this audio.
Hear a lot lately, especially with like everything that's going on, and I want you to call me. Like if you need any support, if you need me to hold your hand, if you need me to be a witness, I'm so proud of you. And I'm so proud that you're sticking up for yourself, because what fucking Luke did was so fucked up. I mean, he caused me a lot of fucking trauma. I was just trying to have fun as a kid, you know? I was just trying to have fun, and he totally fucking took advantage. And it took me a long time to heal for that. So if you need me to hold your hand, to be your witness, to be there for you, I got you 1,000%. I love you. Hit me up.
You connected her with a lot of entertainers. Well, depending on how old she was, that may be trafficking.
Ooh. So she reposted
her IG page. She's talking about world events, and she's, this.
Hold on.
How you doing, boss?
running in the house. We got Aaron Hall. One of them was a guy. He and Penny Riley did New Jack Swing. They invented New Jack Swing, a whole new sound of music. We talked to him about his son. Here's Aaron Hall III. His son is Aaron Hall IV. So we talked to him. We said, was there ever like a day where you had to really think about this? Like, are you going to do 5, 6, 7 no minutes? No, when I'm with his mom, I was rapping. They ain't telling us what I did it. I named it to me for easy to conceive. The grandma boy is coming out of there. He's the fourth. Did they get married? No, they didn't. So wait a minute. So did he inform this woman he was going to get her pregnant too?
I think she probably knew. I don't think a man's going to come up to me and go, I'm going to impregnate you. It's like, well, if I have sex with you and I'm not using any birth control, then I'm pretty sure they're probably going to get pregnant.
Oh.
You don't assume that.
Oh. So they was talking. So that's her and her baby when she was she said she was 17. So she got pregnant when she was 16. That's what she said. That's her and the baby. She was young back then. She said, we live in a society that seems to blame the victim more than the perpetrator. Okay. Well, this is her right here. But look, she posted this. It said, Diddy's ex-bodyguard shares when Aaron Hall allegedly, wait a minute. I couldn't read it. Allegedly found out Gloria Valez was underage. Ooh.
How I did it. I got out the limo, grabbed her hand, went upstairs and fucked her. Luke didn't never fucking introduce me to anybody.
Okay.
In his life. I love Luke to death.
He just had on.
But can't nobody look, the reason why he's saying he introduced me to it, because it's a good thing to say, okay, I introduced Aaron Hall to this girl. I took her. Me and Gloria's cool. We got cool in 2 weeks. You feel me? I'm a boss. I ain't gonna argue with you about no.
Wait, in her caption, it said demons always tell on themselves. Radio interviews and podcast shows, etc. Lots of evidence. I've never had a conversation with Diddy's bodyguard. He's a liar. He will say anything to keep doing interviews and possibly even getting a check in the process. But Aaron already told on himself on Vlad.
No shit, and you an umbilical cord bitch.
He called her an umbilical cord bitch. What is that? Does that mean she was a baby when he met her? This is her right here, by the way. Glory. That's her right here. Gloria Valez. She was well-known. It's not Instagram model, video vixen. She was in Big Pimpin' with Pimp C and all them. So yeah, it's getting messy. It's getting messy. Let's see what Diddy's bodyguard has said. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me pull that up. He actually said that Aaron Hall knew how old. Let me see, where is it? Aaron Hall. Is this it? Yeah, that's it right here. This is what she talking about. She calling him a liar.
It was me, Scott, friend of mine's named Cree, one of Scott rappers that he was finna put on and everything like that, because he had a
This is Gene Deal. This is Puffy's former bodyguard.
Thing called Tough Jew Production, and it was Gloria Valez. So we start talking about relationship and how older dudes always want younger girls and stuff like that. And she brought up Aaron Hall.
Now, we already know it was a different time back then, but that don't make it right. And there was so many younger girls dating older guys.
So I know Aaron and Kay was cool. So she said, yeah, Aaron, he was, for light of a better words, having sex with me, and I was just 16 years old. So
he really just corroborated what she said.
Me questioning her, I said, so where did he meet you at? And she said, we met at a club. And I said, weren't you supposed to be 21 years old in the club? And she said, yeah.
Listen, it's a lot of underage women and men in the club. People use fake IDs all the time, don't they?
I said, so when did he find out that you were 16 years old? She said, we was on the line at the airport in customs, and he found that I was 16 years old. They wouldn't let me go to Jamaica with him, and I needed a consent, my parental consent.
She was going to Jamaica at 16. She was balling.
In order to go to Jamaica. So I said, so he think that you older than that. He just found out when y'all went to Jamaica? She said, yeah. I said, so how could you fault him? You in the club and it's 21 years. You understand what I'm saying? The club say 21.
How can you fault him? This man ain't got no daughters. Clearly, this man ain't got no daughters because I don't care. Like, even if she lied about her age, she was 16. So he knew she was 16. He found out she was 16 because she needed to be 16 to go to Jamaica, and he still kept messing with her. And she had a baby at 17, which means she was pregnant before she got. This is a mess.
16 years old now. He bagged you. He put you on a flight finna take you to Jamaica, and he found out you 16 years old when he gets to customs.
So what does that mean? It's her fault that he found out she was 16. Men, one thing I know about men, they gonna take up for other men. They really are. It's she put herself in that environment, so you blaming her. She's 16. What I mean, most 16-year-olds don't make sound logical decisions. Come on, like be for real. When you were 16, you probably made some dumb decisions too. So I'm sure she looked 16. She did. I saw her ID somewhere. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Yes, ID. I saw it. Here it is, right here. Here it is, right here. She posted her. There it is, right here on Bala Alerts. I wonder if I can make it big. I can't make it big. Can I? Oh, some of these ads. Let me make myself look. That's her right there. Hold on. Can I scooch it over? I can't even scooch it over. Can I scooch me over? I can't scooch me over. I put me right there. But that's her right there. She looked like a baby. Can I make it even bigger? Let me see. I can't make it no bigger. But yeah, she looked like a baby. She showed her ID. That's her ID in 1994. And she posted this and said, if you don't think I look like a baby, if you don't think grooming is happening in this business, you're sadly mistaken. It started in 1994 with Luke and a few others in this business. I was in high school. This is what she posted. So a student ID, child. So yeah, a lot. Listen, that's what teens do a lot of times as a rite of passage to be in the club or whatever. But that don't make it right for older men to anyway. But once you find out, you need to walk away. Okay, the 15-year-old today do a lot. The 15-year-olds today do a lot too. You're right, but that still don't make it right. Once you get caught, you caught. So you need to make sure a male or female that you are dealing with of age people. Like that's the minimum you should have did was found out how old you were. You didn't find out how old she was until you was on your way to Jamaica. That don't even sound right. That really doesn't. She lied to get in the club. If you lie once, you may lie often. Okay. He was 31 and she was 16. Exactly. He should have known better, but clearly he didn't. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Oh, I could keep going. I could keep going and I could keep going because you know they done drag Mary J. Blige in this too. They done drag Mary J. Blige in this, our queen of R&B, our queen of hip hop soul, Mary J. Blige, and she over there looking good. You know, she's been through so much with her relationship and losing her money and everything else. And hold on. Did she take down her Instagram? Where's her Instagram? She probably blocked me. It's the real Mary J. Blige. Okay, I was just going to Mary J. Blige. So Mary J, honey, she's looking good. Okay, here she is right here. Um, you know, and she just turned. How old was Mary J? Like 52. How old is Mary J? I don't know, but she looks amazing. She looks amazing. So now Mary J. Blige is being brought into the drama because apparently people are pulling receipts that she was sleeping with Danny Boy, the bad boy artist Danny Boy, when he was just 16 or so. And some people saying that the math ain't mathing or whatever, but Danny Boy actually has, did interviews in the past saying that they slept together. And I'm like, Lord, here we go. Here we go. Mary J. Blige is like the same as Luke. Now, why am I in it? And see what happens when Diddy start crumbling. Everybody is falling behind. Hold on, let me see. Boy, hold on, Mary J. Blige. I want to come up, Mary and Danny. Like this video, like this video as y'all come in here. Mary J, how old is Mary J? Mary J is approximately yeah, the Wikipedia don't even say. Oh, 52. I was right the first time. She is 52. Now, Danny Boy did an interview a while back and basically said the same thing. Now here it is on Instagram. People are pulling up receipts of him saying that he was basically groomed as a teen. Hold on, let me pull this up. Is it? Yep, that's it. Like this video as y'all get in here. Like this video. We deep diving today, child. We've been through everybody's Instagram. So here is Danny Boy. Here's what he
16
said.
years old. And she laying on the couch. And I'm sitting on the other end, and she laid down on the couch and put her head in my lap. I'm like, damn. He came talking about Mary was talking about she wanted me to come back up here, and now she on my.
And the caption says, Danny Boy, former Death Row artist, says Mary J touched him at 15. He never makes clear if he ever had sex with her or not. He did say he had sex with her in the thing.
Lap.
Y'all hearing this? Your favorite R&B diva is a sex offender.
Sound effects, Lord.
She stayed a couple more hours. And we decided to go in the other room because it was sweet. We went in another room and lay down. And she lay down with me, and she kind of like backed up against me. And every time she backed up against me, I would move away and shit. From that time, I had an opportunity to go out to New York and visit her a couple more times.
You saying he gay now, so does it matter? What you mean does it matter? Does it matter if he was 15 or 14 or 12 when a 25 or 30-year-old woman has sex with him? Does it matter? I mean, does it matter if it's women or men? What do you mean? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. Why wouldn't it matter if he's gay now? That doesn't make sense. Y'all always use gay as a safeguard. I don't understand that. Anyway. He said Mary did say she had a sex addiction. Listen, Mary was on all kind of drugs and pills. In the full interview, I think it's on Vlad TV as well. He actually talked about how there was a knock on the door and Mary hid behind the couch because she thought KC was coming, and it was around the time he said he thought she was suffering from. He said postpartum, but he meant PTSD because KC used to beat her or whatever. So yes, it's just all bad. You said the people quickly believe it when it's men doing it, but hesitant when it's women assaulting young boys. Exactly. I'm just like, it's all bad. All of it is bad. Okay. It's still happening and won't stop happening as long as these people are lurking. The music industry is full of pervs. You are absolutely right. I think that, but there comes a time when things start to crumble and all it takes is one. And it feels like Diddy is that one that is now getting exposed. And as Diddy is getting exposed, so is everybody else. Okay. Now, 50 Cent been on his tail too. 50 Cent, everything that comes out about Diddy, 50 posted. Just recently, there's a clip that Diddy had posted on Snapchat a while back, and Cassie was hiding under a blanket, and people say that pretty much indicates that maybe he had put his hands on her. Then hold on, look at how weird it looks. 50 says, damn, why would he put this shit out? And he posted this.
What you got to say now? What you got to say now? You ain't got shit to say when you put your girl on the snap Baby, yo, babe. I mean, shit getting weird. Come on, baby. It's hot outside. You fucking wrapped up in that blanket. Let's go jog on the beach.
It's
You on my...
Yeah, it's all bad.
What you got to say now?
It's all bad. It's all bad. And so here go 50 some more. You know, when Diddy stepped down from Revolt, 50 says, I'll buy that from you, Playboy, for the low, because you know Cadillac and ATT gonna pull out. I'll give you a few dollars for it now. Sell it to me. Then we can be friends. I'm serious. Call my cell phone. So 50 is dragging it. Has he posted anything else? Oh, he got Chopper and
This is
Ness on
what's
it.
up.
It says 50 Cent, go give me a sugar cookie. LOL, bad boy, take that.
You can
Y'all
live
remember
here,
Dave Chappelle?
you can record here, you can be bad boy artist here, but if you want to do it, first
Child, this is a mess. We need Chappelle
y'all
back.
gotta walk to Queens and get me a sugar cookie. A sugar cookie.
Anyway, y'all can watch that. I don't want to get flagged. But yeah, it's just bad, all bad. Listen, we got Diddy, Aaron Hall, Uncle Luke, Mary J. Blige. Who's next? Who else they said was on the list? Now, Jamie Foxx, um, Russell Simmons still on the list. Who else? Child? Everybody. Travis said the things these celebrities did pre-social media, unpopular opinion. Kaya did warn us about these dudes in the industry. Child, everybody have heard about it. Everybody. L.A. Reid, exactly. L.A. Reid. Who else? Not Beyonce. Beyonce did it too. Oh, or Jay-Z. I don't know. He said, according to my caller last week, Jay-Z is next. That's what the people say. That's what the people say. No one is blaming the victim, but where are these young girls' parents? Different rules when someone is rich and famous. Where are the girls' parents and where are the boys' parents? Where was Danny Boy's parents? I mean, Axel Rose, Warren G in there too. Lord, not Warren G, child. I'm surprised 50 didn't get gat. I'm just saying. They say 50 they did a lot of stuff too. But he seems to be confident that he ain't on the list. So more power to him. Let me move on. Oh, I've been talking about this for an hour and a half, child. Let me hear from you. Should I talk about Married to Medicine? Press one if y'all want me to talk about Married to Medicine. I save it for tomorrow. And take some calls. Press two if you want me to continue. Let me know. Press one if you want me to save Married to Medicine for tomorrow. I forgot what I said. Oh, press one if you want me. Y'all say it, save it for tomorrow. Y'all say it, talk about it now. I can't remember what I said. Did I say talk about it? Does one mean talk about it? Y'all tell me. One mean talk about it, or two mean talk about it. I can't remember what it meant. Leave the children alone. Grown folks ain't got no business messing with a child. You right. You right. You right. Save it for tomorrow. Okay. Talk about it. Oh, right now. Oh, not right now. You want me to talk about it right now? Or you want me to dedicate a show to it? Right now? Talk about it now. Okay, let's talk about wait, what Val say? Hey Val. Val said, don't be trying to trick us. Trick you. I honestly can't remember what I said. Some people say it to okay. Okay, let's start over. One, talk about it tomorrow. Three, talk about it now. One, talk about it tomorrow. Three, talk about it now. Go. One. Okay, you saying tomorrow. Okay. Three. Okay. Some people saying three. Some people saying now. Okay. Okay. Oh, look like it's more threes. Okay. Okay. Y'all tired, huh? Y'all say y'all ready to go. What time? Oh, it ain't but 11:51. I still got a little bit of energy. I can talk about Married to Medicine. I'll probably clip it up for those of you who miss it. So y'all go to bed and there'll be a standalone video tomorrow. But let's go ahead and talk about Married to Medicine. Okay, let's talk about Married to Medicine. Oh, child, I don't even remember what was the title of Married to Medicine this week because I can hardly remember it. I might need to wait for tomorrow. I might need to wait for tomorrow. I do want to talk. Oh, it's called Revenge of the Bride. Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Jackie interrogate Phaedra's motives for inviting Quad to Sweet Tea's party. Dr. Simone and Cecil disagree on how to push Miles when it comes to his education. Don't nobody care about that second part. But we go ahead and talk about it now. I go ahead and talk about it now. I go ahead and talk about it now. Okay. Listen. Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Jackie, when they went over Phaedra's house, I got my life because I don't know if y'all remember when Josh was here the last time we reviewed Married to Medicine, and Josh was trying to drag Phaedra's house. Now Phaedra has a very large, lavish, beautiful house. We okay, nobody take nothing away from that house over there. Okay, in Buckhead, in North Buckhead. Okay, but her taste, her style has a lot to be desired. Okay, it's very gaudy. Is that a word? I think that's a word. It's very gaudy. It's like it's too much of stuff. Like it's all the CCs and the LVs and the shinies and the Versace fabrics and it's just a lot. Okay. And so I was laughing when I saw Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Jackie meet over there. And when Phaedra went to get them some slippers, because I guess she wanted them to take off their shoes, they sitting there like they can't move, looking around like, oh, it's a lot. And Dr. Jackie was like, oh, it's not my taste. It's nice, but it's not my taste. Yes, it was very busy. It's very busy. You said it's tacky. Well, it's just a lot. A lot of people like that. Maximalism versus stop. Maximalism versus minimalism kind of thing. And Phaedra's on that maximalism type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Yes, gaudy, okay, cheesy. It's very bling bling, bling bling. It's very new money. Stop. It's very new money. And some people like that. But Dr. Jackie kind of confronted Phaedra and asked Phaedra why would she invite Quad to the party, to Sweet Tea's bachelorette party. Phaedra acted all innocent, like all of y'all are keep asking about her. So I thought it would be a good idea to, for her to show up. And even Jackie thought that was some bullshit. Okay. I didn't like the fact of, Heavenly felt like it was a good idea. Heavenly kikiing about it, Heavenly laughed about it, but it is what it is. Now, Sweet Tea and Dr. G and his wedding. This gonna be a real short review, but I'm gonna talk about some more stuff in a minute. But this wedding, it cost $14,000 more than it was supposed to cost. They got Kandi's old wedding planner, Johnny Winston, who allegedly got a huge settlement from Kandi. And y'all remember Phaedra was his attorney for a hot second, which is one of the reasons why Kandi fell out with her. Because anything that has to do with money and lawsuits, Kandi was pissed off about it. So that was another reason why Kandi wanted to block Phaedra, because she got on board with Johnny. But anyway, I found it interesting that Johnny was there coordinating the wedding. The wedding looked nice, but they say it didn't last too long. The one thing that we were interested in is seeing if Dr. Heavenly was gonna make it into the wedding, and apparently she did. Sweet Tea or somebody had scratched her name off the list, and she ended up calling Johnny or somebody to let her in. People say that I guess it was production because they was filming, they needed the drama or whatever. The wedding, how long it lasts? Like 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes or so. The wedding didn't last. You didn't see a $14,000 wedding. Well, I mean, sometimes the venue costs a lot, and maybe that included the reception and the food. I don't know how much weddings cost because I didn't pay. I didn't pay for mine, but the one I had was very very small. Okay, he said what now? And the wedding button, all the wedding didn't look like it was a what? I don't understand. He said Cecil and Phaedra talking about the funeral program was TV gold. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Why did it look like a funeral program? Was it because it was pressed and it had pictures in it? And Phaedra claiming that her her program was made out of silk, honey. So Phaedra went all out to marry Apollo. I was there. I don't remember those silk programs, but maybe there was, honey. I don't know. But anywho, That was gold. Dr. Contessa was there. She made a little appearance. She hugged Dr. Simone. She seemed like she just fist bumped Dr. Jackie. I don't even recall her greeting her, but she was there. I thought that was, a nice little cameo or whatever. Her real name is not Sweet Tea. Her name is Letitia, and I guess they call her Sweet Tea for short. Her family calls her that. He said 14,000 for a quote unquote celebrity wedding is cheap and is. Why did the groom and the planner have the same? I'm glad y'all reminded me because I cannot remember. But yes, that's true. They did. And Johnny's little suit was a little too tight. It was a little too tight. It's a little puckered or whatever. But there's that. The wedding went off without a hitch. I think the bride looked beautiful despite, Phaedra originally saying that she had a flat ass. Dr. Heavenly finally made it in, but I guess she missed the ceremony. I did see, remember Dr. Heavenly was all in Sweet Tea ear saying, apologize or halfway apologize, whatever. That was so fake. Like this that girl wedding. She don't want you in her ear. She already know you fake and you two-faced. Why is you doing that? I did not like it. They weren't matching at all. Okay. Daddy and Buddy looked an effing mess. Okay. I don't remember what else about this damn show. The one thing that I remember about Sunday, because I had company and everything, was that I did see Quad and Heavily on Watch What Happens Live. And now during the episode, if you recall, Quad was supposed to appear so unbothered during the wedding. During the wedding, she was at her mansion taking a bubble bath with rose petals and candlelight, you know, and Bravo captured that or whatever. And then in the confessional, the producer asking Quiet, well, it's Dr. G's wedding today. And she was like, oh, is it? I wish them the best. And it's like, girl, this whole season up until this point has been about Dr. G and his new bride. I am so sick and tired of this whole back and forth of Quad don't care, but yet she's constantly shading the girl. She's constantly trying to make the girl look bad. Her and Heavenly together are constantly bullying the girl. Okay. At first, I thought it was like gonna be good. It's gonna be a little light shade here and there. But now they're really starting to make Sweet Tea the fan favorite simply because Quad, you were Sweet Tea 4, 5, 6 years ago when you first got on there. You was just as country. You came from Memphis, Tennessee to Atlanta, wig back to here, okay? Forehead shining, makeup messed up, and now that you done got a little Atlanta in you, now all of a sudden you got the nerve to be calling somebody jivey, saying her fashions are jivey and that she's country. I don't like that. I don't care what y'all say. And then Heavily, of all people, got the nerve to sit next to Quad on Watch What Happens Live. Both of them shucking and jiving for Andy Cohen and say, when Andy wanted to be messy, asking them what they thought about Sweet Tea's fashions, and Dr. Heavily talk about some trying to give Quad answers. It's homely. It's like, girl, like Dr. Heavenly's fashions aren't good. Did you see Dr. Heavenly? In the clip, well, damn, that's for next week. It's a clip that was released today or yesterday of Dr. Heavenly, and she had on some kind of lace outfit and some flat little kitten heels or something. And then Phaedra gonna shade her and say, "You got it right this time." It's like, this time, Dr. Heavenly's fashions are horrible. So why are they constantly trying to drag this girl as if she is just so slow, if she's just so uncouth, if she just so like her fashions are just so toe up, when all of them were toe up? First season, everybody looked a mess, including Quad. I hate that. I really do. And yes, listen, Heavenly got a whole dang beauty supply store and can't get her wigs right. She got a whole beauty supply store and wigs be crooked all the time. I don't understand. Blonde wig, whatever color you use, but she did look nice on Watch What Happens Live. The black wig that she had on Watch What Happens Live looked very good. Her makeup looked very good, and she looked very nice. Okay, but yeah, for the most part on the show, Heavenly always look a mess. Okay, Phaedra says she met Apollo in 12th grade. Child, Phaedra. When Apollo was in 12th grade, Phaedra was in grad school. But anyway, but yeah, I feel like they're gonna make Sweet Tea the the fan favorite, just like they did Nene, if you remember the first season. And I hate to keep comparing, because I feel like Dr. Heavenly was using Nene name a couple of weeks ago to, create a buzz. But, let me compare it to the first season of Real Housewives of Atlanta when Nene was the underdog. Didn't nobody know who Nene was. All the rest of those ladies were married to football players and basketball players, and Nene was married to, a regular old Joe who did real estate in Atlanta. Didn't nobody know her or him. So, and she became the fan favorite. So I can see that possibly happening for Sweet Tea. Because at the end of the day, Quad is just there. And I feel like it was heavily schemed to get T on there with Dr. G in order for Quad to keep a job, because of course we all know Quad needs his job. But I digress. Everybody needs a job. But yeah, Quad's just there. Why is she there? She's not married to medicine anymore. There's no reason for her to be there. T actually has more right to be there than Quad. And for her to fill away because they have Dr. Gregory on there with his new wife is just weird to me. Okay. But that's all I got. Okay. That's really all I got. And I don't like that Heavily is nobody's friend. And I say this all the time, and I hate to keep pounding this into y'all head. Heavenly is to Married to Medicine what Kandi Burruss is to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Everything that Heavenly does is sanctioned by Andy and Bravo. That's why Heavenly can go to her YouTube channel and form a narrative about whatever she wants to form a narrative about. The same way Kandi can go to her YouTube channel and form a narrative about anything, her castmates and everything. And they don't have a rebuttal because they don't have the same type of platform. Why don't they have the same type of platform? Because it's not allowed in everybody's contracts as a reality star. The production company has to approve what they do on social media. Y'all ain't figured that out yet? Y'all haven't realized why don't Toya have a YouTube page? Why don't Quad have a YouTube page? Why don't Marlo have a YouTube page? Why Cynthia Bailey don't have a YouTube page? Y'all don't wonder why it's only these two people that got YouTube channels, as if none of these other people could possibly have the same fan base and grow their channels as well. It's because these people are allowed to do that. Now, knowing that these people are allowed to do that, you got Heavenly playing production this season. Is Heavenly getting producers credit? She was on Watch What Happens Live, basically admitting she befriended Sweet Tea because she knew that it would make good TV. She knew that what did she say? She said she wanted Sweet Tea on the show because it would show that Quad was winning. How is it showing that Quad is winning? I'm just confused. And why is it a battle between winners and losers? Because if Quad and Dr. G divorced, they're separated, they're no longer together. It's been a few years. Dr. G has moved on, got a new life, got a new wife. Like, they weren't dating when they were together, whether he cheated on her or not. I guess him and Sweet Tea weren't dating when he and Quad were together. So why is it such a big deal that he's getting married to this woman who, I mean, clearly loves his dirty draws for whatever reason, whether it's money or not, she cares for him. So I'm just really feeling the ways. Like, I kind of was into it this season because I'm like, it's an interesting story. Yeah, we want to all see how it turns out. If it was anybody else, you would feel a ways too. Imagine if it was Dr. Heavenly and her husband who got divorced, and then Dr. Jackie befriended Dr. Damon's new wife. Like, you don't think she would feel away? It's just all weird to me. So to see it all unfold is really it's really mean girlish and low vibrational. Let's just say it for what it is. When we see Quad sitting there pretending to be unbothered when she is clearly bothered. She's clearly, talking about the girl's accent, talking about her clothes, talking about the way she looks. I just don't like it. Okay. But there's that. That's all I got for Married to Medicine. Hopefully, maybe I'll do a whole show after I watch it again, and maybe I have some specific points. But I just remember just feeling a ways after watching Watch What Happens Live, and I was just like, what is happening? Okay. But That's all I got, y'all. I would love to hear from you guys. You can talk about anything. You can talk about any of these gazillion topics that I talked about today. I told y'all it might be a kind of a long show, and this is the first time I ever talked for 2 straight hours. Lord. Um, yes, click the link and join. Let me know what y'all think. What y'all thought about Married to Medicine. Let me know what y'all thought about Nene in Dubai. If you feel like Nene is coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, what you feel about Kandi giving her blessing to Andy to bring back Porsha and Nene. What you think about all the Diddy drama and everybody who's tapped in for it. What do you think? Hold on, I think I got somebody back here. Hey Ree, how you doing?
Hey, I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
So, I know you said that Nene might not be coming back, but is there like beef between her and Bethany? Because allegedly, like she took down all her like videos with Bethany and stuff like that.
But she
That's what
didn't
I
take
was
them
reading.
all down. They're still on her YouTube channel. What I noticed on her page, on her Instagram page, we talked about this the other day, is that she took down a lot of posts off of her Instagram page. And she does that a lot. Like when she's like uh promoting something, like it'll
Mhm.
be up for a week or 2 or 3 or a month or whatever, and she'll take it down eventually. And then, I guess that's the way she wants to curate her page. I don't know.
Okay, thank
But
you,
I don't think
Michelle.
I don't think she fell out with Bethany because, like, hold on, let me go back. Like right there, she was at Bethany's right here.
Okay.
I mean, she don't have a picture of Bethany, but she was at Bethany's right there.
Okay. And one last thing regarding the comment about the insurance company. Oh, girl. I do some work with insurance companies, and let me tell you, they will gather you together so quickly that it's unbelievable. And when your company and the person that's there is considered high risk, they don't want to mess with you, and your name gets spread like fire through the industry. So people want to play around with insurance company, but you're gonna mess around and find out, and it's not pretty.
So
It
what
is
you
not
mean, like
pretty.
as far as them settling real quick?
Yeah, as far as them settling real quick because of the fact that you become an insurance risk and you're gonna be uninsurable.
Mm. True. That's what it felt like. You think that's why all of the companies are separating from Diddy now,
Yeah,
asking him to
because
step down as chairman and all of that because they
think
don't want.
about it. These are huge corporations. If they don't have insurance, if anything happens to anybody that works for them, that's a huge risk that they're exposing themselves to, and they could potentially become bankrupt. So the insurance company is there to protect them from situations like that to pay them out. But when you don't have that little extra buffer protection, you're gonna end up getting bankrupt. I've seen a couple of small companies that they they did funny stuff and the insurance company canceled their policies and somebody got hurt and sued them right out of business.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's what the young lady was saying when she was talking about it too, because she was saying that, the insurance wants to quickly settle because if it gets to a point where they gotta negotiate and then if they go to court and they win more than what the insurance cap is, then the company has to pay the difference. And again, like you just said, they could be out of business if they have to
Yeah.
pay. Yeah.
And I think most insurance companies, well, my state, I know it's a 2 million cap,
Mhm.
but I don't know about other states. But I know that the state that I work at, there's a $2 million cap. So it's crazy. But
Yeah.
the insurance company will get you together so quick. But anyways, you're looking good, girl. I love the pink on you. And I
Thank
did take
you.
your advice about the numbing medication for Wegovy, and that
Uh-huh.
works.
Oh, good, good, good.
All
Okay.
right. And
Well, I appreciate it.
girl, ooh, I'm just sitting down and watching all this stuff go down. It is so sad. So sad.
Which part? With Diddy or with Quad?
Girl, Quad needs to stop because her wigs look her and them stiff wigs that look like it's hanging off for the dear life. They need to stop. And Dr. Heavenly too.
Quad has made an upgrade in her wigs now.
But her wig is still stiff, and then they're hanging off her forehead. So she may have upgraded the quality, but it's still like sideways, lopsided. She just can't get it right. Like it's just like her head is playing hide and seek with her with her wigs. And Dr. Jackie needs to stop it too. Her a little bitter behind. She needs to worry about her husband instead of worrying about other people's business. But
yeah, where was her husband? Why he wasn't at the thing?
Girl, she embarrassed them. He wasn't there. He was just like, whatever. You're gonna have to call production to get you into a wedding that you got yourself kicked out of because you were running your mouth. He knows his wife is messy. That's why he was just like, mm-mm.
A mess. Well, I appreciate you, Reed. Thank you for calling me tonight.
No problem. And it's always a pleasure talking to you, Michelle.
Always a pleasure too. Thanks, Reed.
Bye.
Bye. Hold on, y'all. I forgot to pull this up. I wanted to show the clip of Quad being facetious. This is see, look. Dr. Heavenly actually looked nice with black hair. Okay. She did. Now, I ain't gonna talk about her fashions, but there's that. But and Quad, she looked nice with her blonde wig or whatever. Let me see what the rest of these pictures do. There they are together. Like again, Heavenly looks amazing. She almost looked like Marlo Hampton right there with the black hair, don't she? Right there in that picture. I mean. And so there they are with Andy. And here they are. Quad posted this and said, "Baby, did y'all catch Dr. Heavenly out in our Sunday night? Here she is again. Life is too short to be ordinary." Okay, there's Quad. Okay. She's upgraded her wigs a bit. Okay, we see you. Okay, makeup on fleek. Okay. So hold on. I'm gonna show you this clip where she was talking about Sweet Tea. And I want y'all to tell me if you think she's bitter. Hold on. I want y'all to tell me. I see y'all in the back. Hold on. I see y'all. Well, let me do this real quick. Sweet Tea, Heavenly, and Quad. Where'd it go? Hold on. Oh, here it is, right here. This is easily influenced. I don't know if that was the same one. We're gonna try it. Okay, hold on. Look. Here it is.
Resident mortician Phaedra resurrected Dr. G's ex-wife, Miss Quad, at Sweet Tea's bachelorette party. But I know Miss Quad will lay any feelings of negativity to rest in a round of Pour the Sweet Tea. Ooh. Okay, Miss Quad, I'm going to pose a series of nice
this
questions.
Is messy.
Dr. G's new wife, Sweet Tea. Try to answer them as positively as you can.
Auntie, you're being more messy than Heavenly.
I know. Well, that's saying something. What's one thing that makes Letitia better suited as a partner for Greg than you were?
Here it comes.
I think she is palatable and easily to be influenced by him.
Okay, easily influenced.
How does she know this? How does she know that she's like easily influenced? She's paying too much attention to her ex-husband's new wife.
And what do you enjoy most about Sweet Tea's style?
It's very homely, old-fashioned.
Homely?
Old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned?
Yeah.
And you see what I was talking about? Why is Heavenly chiming in saying it's old-fashioned and homely? I'm just confused.
Yeah, I'd like to call it jivey.
Jivey. Okay, since the cast is filled with very intelligent women, how well do you think Letitia fits in intellectually?
Now you playing games.
So basically, she calling the girl dumb.
Now at this point, you got too many damn games.
Okay. What's something you think that she will bring to the show that fans haven't gotten from the other ladies?
She's too damn honest. Like, you don't say that you came after the coin when you came after the coin.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't episode 1. They said, well, what do you like most about being engaged to a doctor? Access to a little money.
Why she do that? Like, why she do that? Like, for real? Like, yeah, of course, Andy was asking shady questions, but you could have answered them a little bit more, with a little bit more class and decorum. I'm just saying, like, just the fact of them being mean girls, it makes her look pressed. That's my opinion.
All right. Okay, let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. Yes,
did.
no, she did. Yes. Okay.
And Andy was loving it, of course. Andy was definitely loving it. Y'all let me know. Y'all remember when the classy ladies be on there? Remember when Nene used to be on there and Andy used to try to trip her up with questions about Marlo or whoever else, and Nene was like, "Who? I don't know her." Or the same thing with Marlo or Cynthia. Like, you know how to not answer a question. I'm just saying, it just seems a little exactly a little uncouth. Okay. Now who is this back here? Hold on. Real House husband.
Hello, Michelle.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I'm a first-time caller, but I've been watching you for years.
Welcome.
I'm just scared to call in because your audience be a little rough.
Don't worry about them. They ain't nobody. You don't know them.
But I love your content, and
Thank
I
you.
agree with everything that you stands for, especially like women. I was raised by my mom and my sister, so I take up for Black women. So what I was
Oh,
saying in
thank
the comment was that where was our parents? Because coming from an uncle, if somebody did that to my niece or my nephew, there's too many crackheads, I'm sorry, on the street for that person to walk around with not having anything to be done to them. That's all I'm just saying.
Yeah.
As far as the guy, it's a double standards. You know, in high school, guys always get picked to sleep with older girls or girls in high school. It's a badge of honor. That doesn't make it right, but I'm just saying that's how it works in our society. But
Yeah.
to this thing
Look,
with
girls and guys, the guys on my Patreon last night was like the gay guys are targets too. Like, think about it. Like, there are so many older gay men who target younger gay boys, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just a guy girl or situation. It's like they're predators in every sexuality. It's horrible.
right, and what I was saying was for Danny Boy to say that about Mary J. Blige is a double standard because he sleeps with young boys now. That's why I was saying that he's gay. That's why I'm saying he does that. And I'm not saying that as a rumor. I'm saying that because he dated somebody in my family out in Vegas and they were way younger. And we did tell the boy to come back, and he did come back home or whatever.
How
But
much
yeah,
was the age difference?
what Danny Boy is like 43, and my little cousin was like in his early 30s, in his early 20s.
Well,
Young,
that's
young, young.
legal though. He wasn't a teenager.
He wasn't a teenager, but he still was like immature. Like he didn't know what really was going on
Yeah. Yeah,
or
I get
whatever.
it.
So allegedly they was opening a restaurant in Vegas and they was supposed to be, you know, trying to do whatever. I don't even know. It was too much mess. But anyway, he was still too old to be dating him. I just felt like that's the way I
Oh.
looked at it,
Yeah, I understand.
or
I
whatever.
understand.
And my thing with Diddy is that the 90s was wild, but we heard these rumors about him for years. For
Years.
years. I'm going
Mhm.
to clubs, and he went to, because I'm from Virginia, I live in Atlanta now, but we was going to Howard. We already heard these rumors and knew and stuff like that. And when people said, oh, he paid these people off. One thing too, we forget his father was a mobster, was like had ties. So he may
Mhm.
have those same connections that he may have scared people. I don't think he paid all these people off. That's all I'm just saying. And when I say that the women is a double standard when they're rich, is by the mama knew. The mama had to have known. Your daughter standing on the Met carpet with a shaved head, looking gorgeous, and he laying down there. You ain't said, you beat my daughter, you put your hands on my daughter. She don't say anything at all. That's what I'm just
Mm.
saying. It's just more to the story that we don't know. So Cassie do need to write a book. That's it. It's just sad, but that's just
You're
the way
right.
the world is.
You're right. It's unfortunate. But I mean, just hearing the story is creating awareness too. I mean, the more we hear about it, I would hope the less likely it will happen again in the future. But who knows? Because times are changing. We hear a lot about things that happened 10, 15, 20 years ago that you would think would never happen today. So hopefully, we've evolved and things are changing. Hopefully.
We hopefully we can, especially for black women. A lot of them. had to do what they had to do to get ahead, but times have changed, like you said. So hopefully they won't have to go through this because this is a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me see, where do I want to go next? All right, let's go to Married to Medicine.
Okay.
Okay, it was a good show. I always been watching since day one. But at
Oh.
this point, Quad needs to go. She's not married to medicine. I love Phaedra, but Phaedra need to be over on the Housewives. She doesn't
Phaedra ain't
fit
married to
over
medicine
there.
either.
No, she's not, and she don't fit over
Phaedra ain't
there.
engaged to medicine. Phaedra ain't even dating medicine.
She dated medicine, and she showed her son at the end of the episode, whatever. You're not showing your life either. Heavenly don't show her real life. Jackie ain't showing her life. What are they showing us? Simone is the only one that's showing her real
Where is
life.
Curtis? Where is
He's in the
Curtis?
Dominican working on a project. What project is this? Cheating on you? What
He's
project is
working on
this?
a project in the Dominican.
Yeah.
What kind of work he do?
The last couple of episodes, couple of seasons ago, he was working for her. So I don't know because he don't coach anymore. So I don't know. It sounds like a scheme that Todd made up. That's what it sounds like.
It
So I
sounds a
don't
little
know.
shady. And
It does sound shady.
people were speculating that Cecil and Simone don't even live together anymore.
Well, they have two houses, so we don't know what's going on because one could be at one house, one could be at the other house. So we don't even know whatever goes on with them. And he's a realtor, but we know the market is jacked up. So what is he really selling? He's not showing his real life either. Because remember, you weren't watching the show, but he was lost his job in the tech field, so then he became a realtor. I don't believe he have a job at all, to be honest with you. I think his job is to spoil them boys because they don't have no good sense of morals either of what money is or anything like that. They just go to school just to go to school so they can continue for their parents to take care of them.
But wait, listen, wasn't Curtis in the DR first, and then he went to the bachelor party, and now he in the DR for the wedding?
Exactly. But at the same time, though, Michelle, production screwed this all up because Quad didn't show up for like 6 weeks after filming. So they went back and inserted her. To be honest with you, Quad is not needed because we have all these flashbacks. Why do we need her? We have a flashback every episode of Quad. We don't need her. We can just flash back to her.
Not flashback.
That's how they been
Okay.
showing, and that scene with her in the bath. That okay, you
It
took
just
a
looks
bath.
like to me that Dr. Heavenly is just making sure that Quad got a check. That's what
It
it seemed like to
did.
me.
It did. And she said that too to Carlos King. She wanted to make sure the Quad got a check. But honestly, Quad would make a good housewife. Go over there and argue with Kenya. That would be TV gold right there. Let
Yeah.
them go read each other.
Yeah.
But no. No, 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 no. I'm
Look,
watching, but
Kandi
I'm not
already
watching.
said she wants some more. She needs some more people over there, Josh. Anybody but Phaedra.
No, to be honest with you, Candace stepped on these people. Sorry, but Candace stepped on these people on her way up, and now she's coming down. She's seeing these same people, so she needs. I'm not a fan, but she needs to just go off the Housewives. She's a good businesswoman. Go run your business, but come off the Housewives because your story has been told. And on these other shows, when a housewife story is told, they usher them off the show and they bring on a new housewife. But she's still there. She's not the glue to hold these ladies together. It's time for her to just bow out gracefully and leave. Bye bye, Kandi. Go do something else, or take her off and let her come back. But it's time for her to go.
I
You
feel
did
the same
Carlos
way because
dirty.
Kandi doesn't contribute anything to the scene. Like, what are you doing? Like, besides just being a mouthpiece for other people, I just don't get it. But
I
who
don't
am I?
get it either because my thing is you did Carlos dirty, you did Phaedra dirty because what they said, you end up talking about it
Did
and it
Nene
ended up
dirty?
being true. Right. Did
Uh-huh.
Nene dirty and it being true. Now, Nene can come back. Oh, no. Nene can come back and you can go. Let's see what Nene can do or Porsha can do and let you go. I don't.
Yes.
And
Don't
I
make me
even
call
watched.
Portia.
Don't make me call Portia. And I watched her other show. I mean, her little show about her restaurant. And those shows about restaurants, they do well, like Vanderpump Rule. Then they have another one, Southern Hospitality. Candy shows was nothing like that. The production was just so low. But those shows are high in ratings. But again, it's a white audience, though. She had to put in some diversity, and then maybe those people will watch it. But those other shows do very well for Bravo.
Yeah.
You know. So
She
that's
is.
that.
Did she say that the Candy in the Game was coming back?
Yeah, but now she didn't say what platform it was coming back on. So is it coming back to Peacock? Is it coming back to, I don't know, Tubi? Who knows? But she never
Right.
said where it was coming back to
I'm
or
like, why
whatever.
would it come back? Nobody watched it the first time.
Well, they promised her a second season, but don't nobody watch what happens. Watch what happens live either. But that still comes on. So no one watched Tardy for the Party, but they kept that on for 9 seasons. So hey, who knows what Andy be thinking? I don't know what. Yeah, I don't
True.
know. But you know, he gets 10% of whatever they put on the
Everything,
show.
and then Bravo probably gets a lot of what Candy revenue from Candy's businesses. You know what I mean? Like they have that clause because everything that they introduced, like I'm pretty sure they're getting something from OLG because they gave us show and all that, and then they film at OLG. She always talking about Blaze. She shows Blaze. She always talking about her sex toys. She shows her sex toys. So basically, Candy uses Bravo as a platform to boost and sell. You know what I'm saying? Her products. So of course they're probably getting a percentage of sales, almost like affiliate marketing or some shit. So
Right, you're right. But I have a question for you because I saw
yeah,
another content creator. We had this debate. Do you think that Candy restaurants would survive if she went on the Real Housewives?
of course not. Nobody in Atlanta goes to those restaurants. The only reason that
Nobody.
people go to those restaurants is because they're fans of the show, and they come as tourists because they're hoping to see Todd, Candy, Mama Joyce. You know what I'm saying? That's why I
Exactly.
know she's using that as a platform to launch off her businesses. Like nobody goes to the OLG game or Blaze, except for
Exactly.
Candy, her friends, and whatever tourists that want to go there.
Exactly. I moved here after the pandemic. I moved here in 22. And they're better back home. Like, did you go to Candy Restaurant? No. No one lives here. Go there. I'm gonna tell you, the Camp Creek
Every time
one.
somebody comes to town, that's the first thing they want to go is to the
Yes.
Candy restaurant. No, y'all go without me, child. Go.
The one in Camp Creek is by the airport, right? So I had a friend
Uh-huh.
come in town. She was like, "Oh, you're taking me to Candy restaurant?" No, I'm taking you to Fridays because they have good drinks. And
Okay.
we saw Genuine. We saw Genuine and his family up in there
Where?
at the Fridays by OLG at Camp
Oh, at
Creek.
not Fridays.
Yes,
So I like
at the
I
Fridays.
got several little restaurants I be tipping through though, but I ain't gonna tell y'all where they are. But yes, it's so many restaurants in Atlanta that are so much better, and the ambiance is so much better. You know what I'm saying?
It is. It's a lot of restaurants, and I like the ones that don't nobody know about.
Yes.
And the drinks
But
be
I
good.
like
And then,
Seesaw. I like Seesaw. It's I like Seesaw, like MCK. I like look, I go to Fox Brothers every now and then. I go to Fontaine's. I go to
oh, I like
look, I
Fontaine's
even
too.
go to Papa Do's, like wherever,
Yeah.
anywhere but Blaze and OLG.
Yes, no one goes there. But yeah, I know that people hate you when you talk about her, but my girl, your girl, she needs to go off the housewives. I'm rooting that they don't give her a contract. I'm sorry. I can't look at it no more.
Oh, okay.
I can't. I just can't. I watch her content enough that I know what she got going on without having to watch the show.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah,
Well, I
please bring
appreciate
Nene
you,
back.
Real House Husband.
All right, it's been a pleasure. I'll try to call back. You just be on so late and I have to go to work so
I
early.
know, I'm a night
You're a night
owl.
owl, I tell you.
Because in
But
the
keep
in the daytime I be living my rich black woman life, bouncing all
I
around
know you
Atlanta.
do. I know you do. The city is gorgeous. I love Atlanta. Now, when I moved
I
here, I
do
said, "Oh,
too.
I have to get a content creator that tells me about Atlanta." So you keep me informed. But thank you. Keep
Okay.
up the good work. You look gorgeous as usual.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Have a good
Have a good
night.
evening. All right.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye. Hold on. We got one more caller. Damon.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes. How you doing?
Good. Okay, I'm gonna be quick. I got a few things. I don't know if you already talked about some of this stuff because I just got on. But Ti and his little son, the little red little boy, they said that that's not his child. They were saying that that's
King look just like him. Come on now. Well, he look
Oh
like a
no,
mix
no.
of
They
him.
were saying the rumor allegedly the T is that Ice T is the daddy and that Tiny have pinned the baby on Ti and the math wasn't mathing, and you know, because when they had that video with King and Ti, you know, getting in their little scuffle or whatever, you know, King kept saying, you know, like just insinuating and sending out innuendos about, oh, you know, y'all don't want me to tell the truth, and you know, like he knows something that's like a family secret. So I'm like, is this what's going on? Does he know some tea that they don't want
Did you watch the
spilled?
podcast where they joking about it, and now they just one big happy family, and they standing on business together? Did you see all that?
Is there a new updated episode post
Yeah.
the incident?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't
Was
see?
it
I
all
played
a
it at the beginning.
publicity stunt?
Rewind, child. Rewind. But basically, they were saying like, you know, they gonna stand by each other, and we family, and like King dropping an album, and now he charging $10,000 for an interview. Like
Yeah,
it's
I'm probably
to me,
threatening
it
to
was
cut off
all, and then
the
everything
finance.
they talking about in the podcast was what literally what they was talking about when they got to fight. And they joking about it. So
They'll be
yeah, I
fighting
think it was
again because
pretty much
I think he
staged.
got some really deep rooted issues against them. I think it stems from like maybe wanting attention, not feeling like, you know, like he was loved, and you know, they were on the road, they were busy, you know, the lifestyle they lived, they kind of just put them off. Shoot, Shakana probably was watching them time to time, you know, we don't know. And quiet as it's kept, since Shakana left the family, they ain't been right. They've been in shambles. Shoot, so but nevertheless, Married to Medicine is going okay. I'm really enjoying it, but I feel like something's missing. I think that personal story is kind of like not there as much as we want. I think that
Yeah,
they
because
have a
they focusing all on that pilot on that one girl.
that
If
one
you notice,
girl.
everything is about her.
So it's like we're letting a newbie who's no experience in reality TV carry the season on her back. We got Heavenly who's doing her job but working overtime. We got Simone and Jackie just sitting back looking, you know, collecting the check, you know, and they're like, oh, that's their role. No, they need to step up. Like where, like the guy asked earlier, where's Curtis? I just said to myself earlier, I say, Curtis probably got a whole family in the Dominican Republic. Because why is he going over there?
Yeah, whole family.
A whole
Yeah.
family. So I think
But the
that
first time he said it, I was like, Dominican Republic. Do you know what men be the passport bros and all them going over to the Dominican Republic to do? Are you kidding me?
I just think we want to know more, right? Like we want to hear more. I think that they've shared so much though with in these last 10 years, and we've seen like divorces, we've seen like really crazy arguments. I think like some of these couples, somebody asked if I'm from Charleston. Yes, I am. South Carolina.
What? How can they
So,
tell? What?
yeah, my accent. But anyway,
wow.
yeah, so what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, like I think that
Curtis.
they've shared so much like about their relationships. I feel like they got to a point where they were like, okay, we're just gonna kind of come on here and just talk about surface level stuff. We're not gonna go too deep. We're not gonna ruin our marriage. Again, like I respect that because you don't want to, you know, risk your marriage being, you know, destroyed just for a storyline, but be open. Like we need to know what's going
But
on.
yeah,
You know,
in the midst of saving each other's marriage and not allowing, you know, people to get too deep in theirs, they're digging into Dr. Gregory and T. To me, that's what it's feeling like.
yeah,
They ain't
yeah.
ready. What's going on? She just after his money. It is like all of them are doing it to them. And I don't
Yes,
like
I
that
agree.
because if it's supposed to be an ensemble cast, it's almost like they got together and said, this is what we're going to do this season. It's going to save all of us.
Right.
And
And
you know, you got Toya and her husband just you know, they focusing on the kids. And even
Right.
Simone, they're focusing on their kids more than they're focusing on their other interpersonal relationships. And it's interesting.
I agree. I agree. And I'm just like, where is Apollo? Like, I wanted to see a scene of Apollo picking the kids up at the house, you know, them talking about co-parenting. How are you doing, Apollo? Like, I wanted to see them sit down and talk about how the boys are growing up. They should have been the ones talking about puberty with the boys. Let's see her and the new wife sit down and have lunch and hash out the issues about, you know, when were they together, when her and
See, they
Apollo were
could say
together.
that for the housewives because Apollo got beef with Todd and Phaedra got beef with Kim. It would be so good.
That would be so good, but she's never going back. And I'm just like, she should have just went back. But you know, Kandi was not going to let that happen. She hell would freeze over, thaw out again, freeze and thaw again before
Well,
that
Kandi
happened.
need to go and leave so Phaedra can come back.
Yeah. Something that I just noted, I thought was like kind of weird. I don't know, just me, I guess. But I'm feeling like Andy, in a way, is trying to like, how can I say, esteem or put Heavenly out there to kind of be like a new little Nene in a way. Like I've just been feeling like that. And then I saw Heavenly.
I do feel like that article that was written that said that Heavenly is the new Nene or whatever.
That's
I
what I was
do
gonna
feel like
mention.
I feel like that was a PR move, like that was literally press for Heavenly, like because it really didn't make any sense at all.
Now, if you think about it, who's as outspoken as Nene was? Who can, you know, I would say
But that's
close
what I was saying in my last live. I feel like if none of them can compare to Nene. Let's just
Of
go there.
course, right. We know.
Medicine. But if it was anybody on that cast, it would probably be Quad more than Heavenly, in my opinion. I think Heavenly is a little uncouth and ghetto and all. She's not fashionable. You know, like Nene
But we
had
gotta
a
realize Nene
flair.
started that way. Nene started out
No,
like,
but
you
she
know.
still, even if she started that way, she still had a flair. She had on jeans and Louboutins. Like she had a, but and Heavenly ain't got that.
That's true.
Heavenly ain't never had that.
Okay.
At least Quad is a little bit fashionable. I don't know.
Okay, I received that. What was I going to say?
I don't know.
So I was noticing, I think you already talked about this, of course, like Todd and Kandi, like on YouTube and like all these videos where they're talking about their relationship, and he's kind of like, trying to, slowly uncover. Well, in a way, he's talking about it, but we know they're talking about their own relationship. Do you think that this in some way is kind of helping build credibility for him, or I'm really young, so the world of divorce and when they go through that process, do you think he's kind of like building a foundation of like what happened in the divorce and things like that as they kind of get more tenured in their relationship and things like that? And he
I do. I also feel that, like, I don't know if you were here earlier when I showed that Kandi had a whole dinner for all of her fan club, all of her online people who battle for her. It just feels like, okay, she getting her team together to form a narrative or getting in place in case some bad press comes down. He over here building his platform over on YouTube to it's weird, because my thing is, them, even if they're playing, about their marriage, having issues and all that, it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You don't like put that type of business out there to the public. You know what I mean? Like, they don't do it on the show. Why are you doing it on YouTube? So it's just I don't know. It's weird. It's giving me bad vibes.
Yeah, and the whole blogger thing, I was flabbergasted, because to me that only showed me, and let's be clear, those Twitter bloggers who have a Kandi like stan page, they will roll around in the mouth with you and they will fight you over her, like, seriously. And she either done paid them a low check, especially the ones that have like a lot of followers. And I think that she's been keeping up
some
with
gift
them.
bags and stuff, child. Some little Kandi Koated Klique t-shirts, child.
And
My
Kandi
thing
does
is, some
this.
people are so vulnerable and impressionable. You know what I mean? That all they need is a little hey, hello from a celebrity, and they on board. Like,
Yep.
she don't even need to pay them. Only thing I do is give them a free dinner every now and then at Blaze. They, so
I mean, yeah, those lobster tails that are about to expire next weekend, they got to get rid of them some kind of way. So
it probably already expired. That's why she had the dinner, to get rid of the expired food.
Yeah, that's
Let
why.
me serve it to these people.
What was I going to say? Oh, I'm curious, because I saw this on Twitter, and I want to know if this is true, because you got the tea, you've been around this person. I don't know if I can say his name, Funky Feet.
Junkie Dineva.
Junkie Dineva.
What he got to do
So
with this?
No, just quick question. I want to know while I'm on the line. Do you think that he took Kaya's like persona, mannerisms, and approach to being a commentator? Like, because somebody mentioned, like, you kind of like acting like Kaya. They're both from Florida or whatever, but they were just like, he kind of like is copying her and like imitating her, like kind of stole her, jacked her flow in a way.
I don't get that. And I don't like Junkie Dineva at all, and I don't get that he stole anything from Kai. Like he's always been a good commentator, but he's just a crackhead.
Okay. Well, that's admirable of you to say, except for the last part, I guess.
I've always said he's talented. It is what it is. I always said that, but he's,
Yeah. Okay, last question.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah. Well, he admitted, and Claudia was looking like I would tell my teas, but I ain't ready for that yet.
When I was dragging him and telling everybody who was a crackhead, he was calling me a liar and fish and everything else. Now all of a sudden he's embraced it. Where's my apology?
That's what I said. Vindication is yours. Vindication is yours. Do you think though, like seriously, that Phaedra is a good addition? Like genuinely, how do you feel?
I feel like Phaedra is not a good addition to the cast. I feel like she is just a prop at this point, just to be messy. Like if she didn't invite Quad to like the bachelorette party, it would have been Heavenly, and Heavenly want to kind of keep her hands clean, even though she's in the middle doing the mess. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know why Phaedra is there, because how could you be friends with Quad, the ex-husband, and the new wife, and go between each and every one of them in a scene?
Right, and then the upcoming episode, we have Heavenly and Quad, going back and forth, and she's trying to check Heavenly about not being loyal. But we have Phaedra, who literally said on the phone that she's going to have Sweetie's back. But what about having Quad back? You can't want to have her back and Quad back at the same time. And you knew Quad longer, so are you playing both sides? What is it?
She knew Quad longer, but she used to date Dr. G before she even met Quad.
I know, but they ain't want to tell us that. She started shaking when they asked that question at the vault.
She did deflect. So.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got. Nevertheless, and thank you for letting me call in.
I love new callers.
All right, I will be tuning in even the more.
All right, thanks for
calling. Good night.
All right, good night. Look, shout out to all the new callers tonight. I don't know what the regulars at, but that's okay. I'm going to bed. I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. We had a long, juicy live tonight, 2 hours and 30 minutes, honey. We talked about everything. We talked about Diddy. We talked about Gloria Valez and Aaron Hall. We talked about Uncle Luke. We talked about Gene Deal. We talked about Mary J. Blige. We talked about Nene in Dubai. We talked about Kandi and her fan club. Oh, I just scratched it out. I can't even remember what we talked about. What was that right there? Oh, we talked about Married to Medicine. Oh, we talked about Tiffany Haddish. Yes, we talked about so many things. Please, please, please rewind, watch the replay if you have not, if you just get here. And please like this video, please. I beg of you. I be forgetting to ask y'all for likes. I really do, because YouTube say we have to do that, because if y'all don't like the video, it won't, it won't recommend this video to other people. Shout out to Dayo Lee for the Cash App. I appreciate you. Look, let me see who's over here. Batty Bag gave me a super chat. Okay. Sister Girl, thank you so much. Thank you so much. LV said that. I appreciate you. Then we got our member for 32 months, Travis. Hey, we got Polo Man. Polo Man said I had some friend come to OLG. So they wanted OLG. I said, I'll drop you off. I'm not going. Polo Man, that's what I be doing too, child. I'm like, child, I call you the Uber. I am not going down there, honey. But anyway, like this video, please. Thank you. And I'll probably put the timestamps up for y'all. Also watch the replays. I do post shorter clips of this video for your viewing pleasure, so you won't have to seek out the content. Okay. And yeah, don't make me call Porsha and go to bed, honey. It is late in Atlanta. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you in the next video. Good night.
Go to sleep. It's late in Atlanta. Good night. Y'all know I ain't got no money. I'm not
She
rich
very
like
rich, honey.
I'm not rich
This
like
is
you.
a very rich bitch. She been in business way before I was in business. Okay.
No, we came in business around. I was 2007.
You been in business.
That's true. I've been in business.
She's a very rich bitch.
Well, she's just a bitch.
Oh my God, I am not.
She's not.
Straight from the A. Where you from? I'm straight from the A. A-Town.
I like this band.
A-Town.
That's better.
What's going down? Straight from the A.